Can you guys can see me and shit. No, you guys can't see me. Alright, we're just gonna start this. Let's just do this. Alright. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. Alright, hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm just gonna go over real quick to MFW. Look, if you guys didn't know, you can click the join button. There's a couple different tiers on this. Fuck. Just loading? What the fuck is on here? Just skipping? I think it was for a second. Anyways, there's two different tiers if you want to join the channel. Level 1 for $1.99 a month, and Discord Plus for $2.99 a month. If you want to check it out, please do. It helps out the channel. If you guys want to donate, that helps too. Alright, so we got MFW here. I think you're muted. Are you there?
Yeah.
Alright, I just want to make sure I can see the chat. Sorry. Okay. Make sure I have to like enlarge it. Alright, there we go. Okay. So what's up? How you doing?
Hang on.
Probably get the.
I wanted to pull it up on my iPad too.
Oh yeah.
Fuck off, Baba.
You can pull up the chat. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did it on my iPad so that I can see the chat too.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. So we got that. So how's everything going? How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just chilling. I was originally gonna go on with Chris, and then well, Rich Life. I know you haven't met him yet, but I was originally gonna go on with him, and then he changed his mind. He said that because of like court or something along those lines. And I want to get you guys to meet each other. I really do. And once I mentioned you were gonna come on, all of a sudden he got re-interested. He wants to meet you. He thinks I'm just gonna say this. All right. He says you're hot. All right. You think he's digging you.
God.
He digs you. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm like exposing him here, but you said you're hot. You know, maybe I don't know. How old is Rich Life again?
How old is he?
I think he's like in his 50s, like 51. You know what I mean? 52.
He's 51.
Yeah, 51, 52.
Well, tell me about him.
You want to know about him? Okay.
Tell me about him. What did you tell him that I'm interested in?
Listen, he's a he's a traveler. He travels around like, you know, America, causing all types of shit and fuckery. He's a dumpster diver sometimes. Look, you ever done that? You ever done dumpster diving or what?
Hell yes, I have.
You have? Oh my god, tell me about that. I've never
seen
you do it.
I got a dog pool. I've gotten some badass shit. I've done it live.
What? Dog pool?
Yes.
Oh my god.
My favorite places to go are like pet stores and shit because they throw out really good stuff.
That's actually a really smart idea. I didn't even think of that. Wow, that's clever. Okay, so what's the coolest thing you've ever gotten dumpster diving?
Bunch of makeup from Ulta. I got a bunch of
Damn, I keep forgetting. You gotta remember these places have dumpsters and they do throw away shit that's like to them is like not worth selling, but it could be just perfectly fine with like one fuck up in it, you know?
One time I hit I think it was a Bath and Body Works. It was a Bath and Body Works. I know that many times I've done that, and there's like really good stuff there. You know what? This is totally off. I don't want to give away my secrets, but
okay,
I will say this: there is this. People go out to the actual stores and dumpster dive. They're doing it wrong. They need to go to like the distributors. Like I like to go to like Kroger Distribution Center.
Okay.
And a lot of times in their employee parking lot and shit, it's always open, right? And all their trash barrels and stuff are in like the back of it. You go in there and, you know, they could probably see on camera, but if you do it fast, it don't matter. They throw away all kinds of stuff like makeup and anything that's like damaged on the truck that they can't send to the store.
I think if it's like barely damaged, right, they just don't sell it. But so have you actually gotten a lot of stuff though? Like actually, like, would you say it's definitely worth doing?
So, oh yeah, well, years ago, we can't do it anymore where I'm at because they now have like a gate. You have to put a number in and shit like that.
Gate? Oh my god! So they're trying to lock up their trash, like for real?
Oh yeah, like back in the day, I had this roommate. Before I had Detroit was my roommate. And before Detroit ever was in the picture, I had this roommate named Erin, and she taught me that. And we got boxes of stuff. We would resell it on like eBay or whatever in the hell it was. She knew how to do that shit. But we would get all kinds of makeup, nail polish, you know, like boxes of rice, just dumb shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm still surprised that you haven't. That it's been a while since you've done like a podcast or everything like that. And just to steer it back to that for a second, like we're starting that. That's the deal, right? what I'm doing is I'm like literally taking my second channel, and I'm just erase all the fucking content, and I'm just gonna rebrand it as like, as the podcast channel. And the only reason I think that's a good idea is because it's already monetized, and that way we don't have to deal with waiting for that. Um, but yeah, it's already got like, I think like what, like 5K, 4K subscribers, and a lot of those people already follow you to begin with, so it's actually a decent idea. But about the podcast thing, how come we've never done one before? Like, I feel like this would be like a no brainer for you that you would have done one, or have you done one in the past?
What, a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some. I haven't made that like my focus or anything.
Hmm. Well, I mean, all right. So, when you did Drama Live, what was the whole like idea behind that? Because that's how I ended up originally finding you.
Well, the reason I did Drama Live is because I noticed there was like drama was interesting, and at the time, beauty guru drama, like all the makeup artists, that was like the mainstream. That everyone was thinking about it. And I was talking to Yab, I was like, what if we bring like the trash of the fucking YouTube and get them together like a Jerry Springer type ordeal and get them
Yeah.
fighting and just make it entertaining as fuck. Like
Yeah.
people who you can more relate to, or because these celebrities, these like, no offense, but the drag queens and stuff, like not everyone can relate to that. But if you find like average everyday, and everyone loves to see white trash and trash just
Like
go at
just
it. So
people straight up arguing who are like regular people,
yes.
right? Yeah. No, I can
Yeah,
understand that.
about
Like
real
that's why I got into doing it, because people enjoy that shit. They think it's hilarious, like just regular everyday people arguing with each other about not much. But that's how I got introduced to you. I don't know if it was the Joy Sparkle stream, or I don't know. It was way back though. It was a while back. I can't remember, but that's how I originally got, into following you. And by the way, if you guys don't know, I put the link to the podcast channel in the description. Your like the Nightbot will throw up Katie's PayPal. It's gonna show up the link to the other channel, stuff like that. I'm just glad that like you thought of this idea, because like I wanted to work with you on some level, and I just wasn't sure what we were gonna do, because like I dig like everything you do, and you always have like some sort of air of controversy around you, but I don't really care about that. Man, what do you got to say about that? Because there's some people out there generally who want to take you down like for real. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, what can I think? I don't think about them.
Like, all right, so let's just say one person, that MFW person, like, they want to ban you, like, legit. Like, what do you think about them? Like, you just ignore them or what?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really pay any attention.
They, like I told you, they got in my DMs and they were very upset when I started fucking with you and everything like that. They were very upset.
Who was it?
The band Miss Wonderful account. What's up, Monkey Boy? Yeah, they were just straight up upset that I was doing an interview with you, and I'm like, I don't understand why you care, and they thought I was just helping you build your channel up and everything like that, and like, you're gonna, like, in all seriousness, like we've talked about this before, it's no, you shouldn't be banned permanently. I think it's fucked up that people think that that's something they should do. That's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, on other platforms, typically when people get banned, it's only for a little bit. It's not like this long term thing. I don't understand why people want that. Like, did you ever learn specifically what they were trying to say you did?
It was the ban evasion or whatever.
But what was the original ban for? What were they trying to say?
That's it. It's like multiple violations. That's it. That's all they're saying. So I don't know exactly the violation.
They're not
I
even
did,
being...
however.
No, go ahead.
I tweeted at him today, like, come the fuck on, because this is what's happening. They're telling me on Twitter that my appeal got denied. Well, they're telling me through email that they're still reviewing it. They never denied it. They haven't given an answer yet. So I went back to Twitter and I said, what's up, dude? They're telling me that I can't file another appeal because they haven't made a decision on my first one, but you're telling me that it got denied. So I'm going to need some answers here, some resolution. So I just did that this morning, and I need people to go and like that tweet.
Yeah, you guys, listen, I don't know. Do you want to just email me the tweet and I'll put it in the chat, but you guys should be, listen, if you guys support MFW and everything like that, send some shit at YouTube's ways to help them, sway them and change their mind. Because trust me, there's a lot of fucking assholes out there trying to sway them to do the opposite. And people, you need to show out if you guys want, more of this content on her end. And I know you have the LLC and everything like that, so you're good. But still, it's frustrating. You built that channel. It took a long time. It shouldn't just be easily taken down like that. You know what I mean? It's fucked up.
I don't think anybody should be deplatformed. I think it's fucking ridiculous. We have no freedom of speech. That's why I hope Elon Musk buys Twitter and changes it. You know, he's going to unban people. He's going to unban everyone and give it more freedom of speech, is what he's saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I think that's good, and I'm still, I don't know. Part of me thinks that some of it's bad and some of it's good. Like the whole Trump thing, part of me thinks it was good at the time, and then part of me thinks that I don't know, that's not a good thing. They shouldn't have banned him. I don't know. I'm kind of like split down the middle with it. You
Oh,
know?
I fucking love it. I say bring
I
back Trump.
You think they should bring back Trump? I don't know if I think he
Hell
said he would.
yeah.
I don't think he would even use it though. I think that's what he said. I don't know.
Probably not now that he got kicked off, but I let him, like, they should have never banned him in the first fucking place.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my God. That's not nice. Well, anyways, so I don't know if you know this, but we have this fucking crazy chick named Harvard Chickie, right? That's who the moron is in the fucking comment section right now, acting like a fucking moron, spurging out. But yeah, so this idiot who fucking tried to like getting me like with all these false charges, like witness tampering and like wiretapping and everything like that. They're all
What?
she's all butthurt now because I won in court. So she, whenever you see like a stupid Joe Biden thing in my chat or anything like that, that's her. She thinks nobody knows, but she's a dumb fuck, and we know you're a dumb fuck. And I know you're hurting and you're spurging, and you know. Oh, and by the way, she ripped off Repsilla's community. That's another thing. She ripped them off for $1,500. That's an awesome thing. So yeah, you live it up, Harvard. Funny as fuck. And for a while, I couldn't talk about it, you know, but now I can, and so there you go. Anyways, normally I wouldn't
You're
stop
gonna
the
have to
chat
tell
to
me
say
that
something.
story.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't stop the chat to address like a fucking moron like that, but I got it. I got it in this situation. Anyways, so someone just said YouTube is a private company, and you're right. You know, I agree. I agree. So what do you
YouTube
think
is a
about that?
private company. YouTube sold out to Google.
Yeah, yeah.
And when that happened, that's when everything went to shit. We got the ad apocalypse, and like it has literally declined since Google bought YouTube. When YouTube owned it, they took good care of it. You know what I mean? Like things were more understandable.
Yeah. So what do you think about the whole private company thing and that they can ban who they want? Like I think that's right to a certain degree, but I don't understand a permanent ban. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's right. You know?
I don't think
People
anyone should be deplatformed. I think if where we're at, if you can't handle what someone's saying, that's why they offer a block button.
That's true. That's true. You can always change the channel. And see, that's the problem I have with these obsessed people who come around on mine. Like, you know, and you have the same types. You have the obsessed fucks. Like, I don't get it. Like, instead of you guys going and just doing your own thing, you obsess about me and just do that over and over and over again and come at me and make all these accusations, even trying to get me arrested in some instances. Like, these people are fucking deranged. And I'm sure you deal with the same type of shit. You know, it's wild. It really is. Weren't you saying at one point there was people trying to like call during your like your proceedings in court, like people trying to fuck with you on that level even?
Oh yeah, and it
That's
actually ended up
bizarre.
helping me.
See, I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt it. I really don't. See, look, we have this fucking Spurg. You know what the best part is? Right, so this girl, Harvard Chickie, right, tried taking me to court with a bunch of lies, saying I stole money from her, all types of shit. Even though there's a recording of her proving that I didn't. She admitted it, and she was saying she's just a drug addict. She does listen, she does coke, Dilaudid, fentanyl, all that shit. But she just sits around here, they're like saying dumb shit in the comments, trying to manipulate people, trying to rip people off. Like she's tried to like take money from some of my moderators in the past, and this dumbass is just still in the comments, still trying to like make everything about her. It's wild. I don't get it.
You don't
Anyways, this
block her? What's the
no,
fucking
we
deal?
do, we do, we do, but they just come back. Like I'm sure you have people like that, like you know, like they dedicate
Oh,
their
when they make
lives to
another
it.
account, like make a bunch of accounts, but you know it's them
Yeah,
because they say the
yes.
same fucking shit over and
Yeah,
over again.
like she tried. Listen, she tried getting her restraining order, but then when she got it, like I stopped talking about her. But she would send people over here to try to get me to bring her up. She was donating in my chat. Like when the court saw all that, they thought she was a psycho. She even flipped out on the court and the judges at one point. Like, and then she was coming into Discord using a fake like account, but she took a picture of her food. You could see her dumb ass in the reflection on the clock. Like this girl is fucking tapped type shit, you know. And the
What
DA
the fuck? Is she in your same town or what?
no, she's literally like I don't know. She's in Boston and I'm in Providence, right? So like she's far enough where it's disturbing that she does stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
And
It
you had to
really
give
is.
her all, like, did you go to her or did she have to come to you?
She came to me, so I had to come up to Boston and deal with that. It was a wild situation, wild, you know. And this person, she had a shrine in her house of Joy Sparkles, by the way. So that's the type of person we're dealing with here. When I actually saw them in person, I came to the house. I saw the Joy shrine. There was just pictures of Joy Sparkle all over her wall. Not a joke, like an actual real thing.
Why? Is she in love with you and Joy, or what's the deal?
Probably, no doubt, I'm up there with Joy now for sure. Like, it's sad. It's sad. It really does. It makes me sad, you know. But anyways, I think she even got. I think she got sent away after the whole thing when we saw her in the reflection of the clock. The DA sent like a fucking what is it? A wellness check on her. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because like you're trying to say in court that I'm this bully and everything like that, as you just keep trying to harass me in different ways. It's wild. But yeah, I
And
never
she
said.
continues even
Yeah,
after you
she's
won
still
in court?
going. Yeah, she's still going. And then
What the fuck?
it's wild, man. Like some of this stuff you deal with on YouTube is it's very. I don't even know what to say about it. It's fucking wild. You know, like I don't know. She needs to get off the drugs. This girl has. By the way, that's another thing. She's got a bunch of drugs in her house. So if any cop went in there, man, I guarantee you she's going away for a while. I don't know how somebody, you know, manages to procure a bunch of Xanax, a bunch of Valium, Dilaudid, all types of shit like that. You know, but then has the balls to try to act like, you know, like I have, like I'm breaking the law or I have drugs. Like that's wild. Anyways, but yeah, we have some people like that, just obsessed. They keep coming back around, and it's sad, you know. I know you deal with stuff like that, but what do? You just ignore it straight up all the way?
Yeah, I ain't got time for it. Like, I don't think too much into it.
I don't either, but when it lasts and goes like as deep as like that's just boggles my mind. Like the level of hate that goes on there. Like fuck.
Oh, I got a cake baked for somebody's ass. I just got to wait a couple more months because I got to get off of what I'm doing so that I can afford to do what I'm going to do to this person. And I'm not going to say a fucking word about it because I've been advised not to. I don't want to talk about it, nothing. But
Okay.
I've had it, and I'm going to make one person an example, and I think that'll kind of halt everybody else.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't even know what to say. It's fucking some of these people that follow me around. It shocks me. You know what's crazy too is like I've kind of changed the tune of my channel. Like 4 years ago, I used to be a little bit more wild and um I used to go harder at people. We've kind of changed the tone of my channel, and we're kind of more helpful than you know any type of harassment or anything like that. And I find it strange that some people don't notice that. Um, anyways, but so about the podcast again. So what do you want to do with it? Like, what's your thoughts on the podcast? What do you want to do?
So what I'm going to do for the podcast or for the okay, because I think what we should do is have the stream. You know what I mean? Like we have like the drama light show, and
Yeah,
I think the podcast should be like an after show where we talk about what happened on the show and maybe other topics too.
yeah.
I don't
I
think
think
we should make
what?
it all one thing.
Yeah, I know, and I think getting guests on there too is going to be a great idea. Like you talked to so you did talk to Foodie though.
But yeah, she came into my chat on my birthday, and I asked her. I said, "Hey, would you go on? You know, whatever." She said, "Yeah."
Yeah, Foodie's great. She's got a whole. Do you know who Nader is? That's I think that's her ex at the moment.
No, I don't know. He sent me a friend's request on Facebook, and I accepted it, but I don't know who he
Yeah,
is or anything.
yeah.
I'm more, I don't, huh?
Nader's her ex, right? And he like did a whole live stream like where he dressed up as her, right? And like he put like pillows all around him and everything like that, and like was making fun of her, like her weight and all that. But it's wild though. Like you're the ex-boyfriend, so how are you gonna make fun of her and you're gonna say that she's fat and all this? Like this is why I want to get him on. I want to ask him about it. Like why would you make fun of your girl like that when you know, like you were just dating her. It's wild. It's bizarre to me. But he friend requested you. Like you gotta try to get him on. Then I think people would love to hear why he did that. Or there's some accusations towards him as well too. Like I don't know. Like I think Chantal said that he did some shit, but I don't exactly know what. Have you heard anything about that or no?
No, I don't really. Here's the thing: is I don't watch too much of anybody. I just get the clips, and I've known Booty Booty since she started, and she was just doing mukbangs and telling stories and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love watching her, right? Because she's so like blunt sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can appreciate that, and that's also why I like you, because people like when you're so blunt, it's just I don't know. Nobody seems to be like that anymore. Everybody seems to be an SJW and scared to tell the truth, that type of deal. You know?
Hmm. I
It's
don't know. I need to watch more of it and see what's going on so I can get back into the drama a little bit.
yeah. What like we have somebody who just said, MFW, when are you going to get a real job and start contributing to society? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure you have a job, right?
Yeah, I've had the same job for a while. I did pick up the job at the strip club for a little bit, but I don't plan on doing that much after I get my liquor license.
Well, that's good. So, what's your plans then? You're gonna get your liquor license, and how do you move forward from there?
Bartend, just bartend again.
Right. Someone said you must not follow Katie. She has two jobs. Yeah. So I'm assuming the person who said that probably doesn't follow you and doesn't really know. But
No, they'll say anything. I just when I see shit like that, I just don't even talk to it.
yeah,
Eventually, it
yeah.
goes away.
Anyway, so I got to get you to meet Chris for real, Rich Life for Road Trips,
And tell them to
because
come on.
well, he likes you. Let me call him real quick. Let me call him. He likes you. He thinks you're hot. You know. So I
Oh,
mean,
God.
listen, I'm gonna call him right now and see if we can get him on here.
All
You
right,
know.
yeah, tell them to come on.
Someone said Katie is real life. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I was just talking to him before this, and he was talking about you. You saying half-ass trolling? Yeah, I know, right? Right, Sean? Damn. Oh, he says he's on the phone. He's on the phone with his attorney. Okay, so he's got serious things going on. He just texted me, anyways. But yeah, he
He's
likes you.
got serious things going
Yeah.
on.
Well, he does. He's got a court case against one of the people in the chat right now, Monkey Boy. He's like Monkey Boy has a case going towards him for I think it's like cyber stalking or harassment or something.
What?
Yeah, well, listen, man. These people they be going at Chris. He's got a lot of real life things going on. You know.
Why? Why? Does he have it coming or what?
Well, if you like, I don't think anything is gonna happen, but Monkey Boy is taking him to court over, going at his business online and putting bad reviews. That's what Monkey Boy says. You know. So
Bad reviews?
yeah. So now Chris is dealing with that. Via in court. It's interesting. It's an interesting situation.
Like,
And
can you actually sue someone for writing a bad review?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Monkey Boy, do you want to come on here and explain this? I'm curious if you could explain this more. Man,
Is
that's
Monkey
not
Boy
fair enough.
hot?
Listen, I don't know. I don't judge guys like that. But yeah, I mean, you can check them out if you want. I don't know. But
We're gonna have to have a rating system with each guest we have. We're like, okay, if it's a girl, you're gonna have to rate them. I mean, it
okay.
is what it is. And
All
if
right.
it's a
Yeah.
guy, I'll have to rate him.
Yeah, we can do that. I can appreciate that. That's not a bad idea. All right.
I like it.
Monkey Boy says his days are numbered. It has nothing to do with reviews. Oh, so like is there something else that I'm missing? Because I heard it was just about the reviews. You know?
Ooh, your days are numbered. You hear
Damn.
that?
Chris is I know when it comes to the situation he gets very upset. Really. He gets really upset. Hey, make sure you guys like up this stream, by the way. I noticed some of you guys forgot about that shit, but I didn't, alright? And if you guys want to donate, please do. Links in the chat and everything like that. Monkey Boy said it's about doxing. Okay. RSN, the case has nothing to do with Monkey Boy. It's a criminal matter. The state is taking Rich Life to court. Ooh, okay, so maybe there's more to it that I don't know about. From what I saw, like from what I've heard from Chris, I don't think much is gonna happen with it. Just because like I've gone through something similar where somebody online has tried to take me to court over like some bullshit, but that was my experience. I don't know. I don't know what his
I don't know. It
experience is
sounds
gonna
like
be.
Rich Life is going down.
Rich Life, man. I want to get him up here and ask him like what's gonna happen. If he does, I don't know. I don't know what will happen to him. You know.
It sounds to me like, oh boy's got him a good lawsuiter. He wouldn't be in here saying anything. He says it's bad reviews and he doxed them and all
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Rich Life is scared. That's
Yeah.
why he don't want to come up here right now.
Maybe that's what it is. Like maybe that's why he doesn't come up. Maybe that's why he's like his lawyer's probably telling him to stop talking about it or going on and talking about it. I don't know. But
I think he's just scared to death of Monkey Boy, and he sees Monkey Boy in the chat, and he's like, I ain't coming up here. I'm talking important shit right now to my lawyer.
all right. Monkey Boy
How
says
convenient.
he said next court date is the plea hearing. Oh shit. Oh man. This sounds like it's gonna get serious real quick. Oh man. This is rough. So, all right, back to the podcasting real quick. So, what kind of people do you want to have? Like, what do you think as far as guests? Like, I think getting bigger people is the best move. Like, get some bigger.
I don't know. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to let it happen.
Just let it happen, let it unfold. Who's the who do you usually fuck with, like, in your community on the regular? Like, I know you were saying you used to have like Java and stuff like that. Who do you fuck with now? Like, what's
Nobody.
what do you mean nobody? What, you just be chilling by your lonesome? That's it?
I roll solo. I don't need
What?
a big fucking posse or a big fucking panel. Never have, never will. Like I used to
What
be
about
like
Negs
really,
though? You and Negs used to be friends. By the way, did you
yeah.
know Negs was hanging out with DCmediaGirl this weekend?
Who's that? I know. I don't
You
know who
don't know
that
who
is.
DC Media is? All right. Well, DC Media is a friend. She's another streamer, right? She's a friend of the channel. But she was beefing with Negs hardcore, like doxing each other, crazy shit like that. Well, I don't know if she doxed him, but he doxed her, crazy shit. And then this weekend, fucking, they were hanging out with each other, doing streams. I'm shocked. You know, I'm shocked.
I wonder if they fucked.
I don't know. Do you like? I don't know. Maybe they did. I mean, I'd like to get them up here and be like, "Are you guys like together now?" You know. I mean,
Oh, that would be good. I don't know who she is. Is she hot?
well, she's a journalist from DC. Hence the DC Media name. But I don't know.
CJ, I asked you, is she
What
hot?
to me, I would not smash. That's just my preferences. But she is a friend. I just want to say I'm not interested on that level. But she's a nice woman. She's a very nice woman. You know.
Huh. I'll have to check her out. I've never heard of her even. So I'm like, what the fuck? And but then again, I got really out of watching YouTube. Like I'd watch like Kendall Ray and shit like that. But I
Mm-hmm.
was too drunk and into myself at points to even give a fuck about watching other people be on it. And that's just the truth.
Yeah. Well, look, I don't know. I think people are upset. Listen. DC Media is the great, by the way. She's just not my, she's not my brand of woman for me. Not my cup of tea. Anyways, so, what do you think about this layout too? Like about the layout. What do you want to do? Like, do you want to do something similar to what we're doing here, or like what do you want to do?
Why can I see you on one screen and then the other one I can't? I can't see you on my phone.
Because that's why we're doing OBS. Like when I use OBS, like all the viewers will be able to see it, but like as far as the guests, they won't. You know what I mean? You'll just be seeing like the main screen where it's like me and you talking. You know?
To me, that fucking sucks because when I'm talking to someone, I want to see the reactions and
I'm
all
so
that. You know, I don't want to
I'm
be talking
sorry.
to a blank screen.
No, I know. Well, listen, maybe I don't know. Can I turn this on? I don't think I can. I don't think I can turn on both cameras at the same time. I don't think it'll work out. Hold on. Yeah, I think if I do it, it won't work out right. Hold on. Wait.
My camera's
No,
on.
it's
I'll
black.
turn
Wait.
mine on.
Hold on. Can you see it? Can you see me? Hold on. Oh
No,
no.
I can't. I can't see you on this screen. Now I can.
Oh, there we go. All right. So I have both
All right,
working.
now I can.
So you get my reaction. So there's two of me. Okay. So
Yes.
there's two of me now.
When I'm talking to you, I want to be able to see your reaction. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
All right.
especially when we're doing drama.
Okay, so we got both. So at least you can see my reactions now. Here we go. All right. So you don't know who DC Media is, though. I'm shocked. Like you must be just worried about yourself then, just not worried about it. But Neg's
I
getting
know
banned.
because, like, literally, once I got done with Drama Live, I was like, I'm gonna stay in my own lane. Like, why in the fuck would I watch these people? Because it's gonna trigger me, and I'm gonna want to react to them, and then they're gonna piss me off, and they all make
Yeah.
fun of me anyway. So
What
fuck
do you
them. No, I
mean?
didn't
Why?
pay attention to anyone.
All right. So they make fun of you and how? Like so. All right. Hold on. So DC Media, she makes good content though. Negs is banned off YouTube, I think. How do you feel about that?
I don't think that's right. I don't think anyone should be deplatformed, even Ned.
Even Negs. I don't know. He's kind of fucked though. I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he just goes on Twitch now. I think that's his jam. He just does whatever on Twitch, and that's
Why
about it.
hasn't he tried to come back on YouTube as a thing?
I think he has, and they just got rid of him then too because he didn't do it the correct way. He didn't do like an LLC or a company or anything like that. He just tried to come back as him. You know?
I think he'll follow suit now that he
Yeah.
sees that everyone else is doing that.
Wait, hold on. Indiana Girl says Negs has a channel. Oh, all right. Well, is it as poppin' as it used to be? I'm gonna assume no if I don't know about it. You know?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Hold on. So Iron Maven said DC Media has a dislike for you, Katie. Oh, really? Huh.
Really?
Really?
Why?
Now? Really?
See, I told you, CJ. They all bitches hate me.
This is not right. This is all right. I'm gonna DM her right now. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, find
Jesus.
out why she didn't like me.
Yeah, like, hey, listen, all right. Hey, listen, I'm on a live right now with MFW. What's going on? Damn, I
Like,
didn't know. I didn't
maybe
know.
it's because her and Nate are friends now. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Because you know how it is. I don't like to fuck with people who fuck with people I don't fuck with. Maybe she's like, fuck you. I'm friends with Negs now.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna ask you, like, want to know what your opinion about her was. Okay. Man, I didn't know about that.
What did Iron Maven say?
She said that she doesn't, that she's against you, that she says bad things about you. That's what she said.
Huh.
Damn,
Well,
that's
a lot of
interesting.
people have.
Damn, man, why are you so controversial? Why are you so controversial? What's going on here?
I don't know. I stick to myself. Like, I don't even know these fucking people and they don't like me. You know what I mean? This is every day.
Okay, someone says Hater Reacts is his channel. Oh god, so he's doing the whole Hater Nation thing or whatever. He's like involved with that type of shit. Okay.
Oh, God.
Hmm. Interesting.
If it
So
didn't work for 10 years, you know what I mean? Why would you even?
I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I want to get him on again. Like I had Shani on once, right? Shani came on right as her channel got deleted, and she flashed everybody. Like legit, just showed her tits twice on the stream.
Yeah.
It was nuts. I don't know. Shani is a wild one. What's your thoughts about her?
Again, you know, I've heard about her and stuff, but I've never actually watched her, so I couldn't say either way.
Katie, what are you doing? You seem like you're out of the loop on YouTube. What's going on here? You need to get thrown back in with these crazy people. You need
I
the
always have been
experience.
out of the loop. That's the thing. In the beginning, when I was doing drama lives, I wasn't, but yeah, now I'm not. And I like to not go off to other people. I like to talk to people, like, and you know, watch their shit is one thing. I might watch a little. I'm ADD. I don't have the attention span, but I could talk to someone like me and you were doing and
Yeah.
figure out everything I need to know about it,
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. Well, I mean, look. So you seem to not know about these crazy people, but if we're doing a channel like this, you're gonna get thrust back into the muck of these people. You know?
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. It's interesting.
Yeah. It
That's
is.
fine. I want
I
to know.
don't.
I want to know what the fuck is going on in YouTube, the underground YouTube world.
Yeah. I don't know what these people are doing, but like, I'm surprised that you haven't been picked up for like a channel TV show yet, or like something on Hulu or Netflix. I feel like that's something you'd be really. I don't know. That would be really easy for you to like slip into.
Well, the
You know?
thing is I've had opportunities and fucking blown them because I've been drunk and said stupid shit and
What'd you
um.
do? Like talk shit about the owner of like fucking Netflix or what? What'd you do?
Oh, I didn't talk shit. I got drunk and went on a rant and like did some things that hurt people's feelings, and you know I got bad publicity and shit. And I was
Listen.
supposed to be getting sober, and I didn't.
Well, look, you seem like you're doing better these days. And by the way, like some people try to say that you have these crazy beliefs. I think I've heard you go on a rant saying like you go to jail, right, and run the jail. Like what was that about?
That was me talking up my ass when I was drunk.
So, do you think if you went to jail that you'd be like pod boss or what?
First off, I've been to jail, and second off, no, because I don't desire to be a pod boss. I desire to get the fuck out when I'm there.
So, how was your
So
experience when you went? I'm kind of curious. That would have been an interesting thing to actually watch on TV. That's something they should have put on TV. How was your experience? Were you there long or no?
I was there 8 hours, and by 10 minutes, I was in a panic attack and faking heart attacks and everything else. So yeah,
Oh
I did
my
not
god.
like it one bit.
All
I gotta
right,
go
so
get my lipstick. Hang on.
all right, yeah, damn. So you were really upset about being there. Oh
Yes,
man,
I don't want to go to jail. Jail is not fun for
who
anybody.
does? Who does want to go to jail? Nobody.
Horrible.
All
Yeah.
right,
So yeah, I
so
was very upset. I was like, here I go to get my crown in the fucking county jail. You know what I mean? Like, no.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, I want to get the fuck out of here. I'll fake a heart attack if I must. Whatever.
Wait, so you were faking heart attacks? Oh my god, you wanted to get out of there bad. Then you were trying to get to the hospital.
Ah,
Oh man.
absolutely.
What happened to the pod boss talk? What happened? What happened?
I've said this so many times. When I'm drunk, I lie. I talk shit, and that's what I was doing. I was talking shit and talking on my ass like I knew something. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Then when I was in jail, I couldn't wait to get out of there. I was scared. I was like, I want to go home.
Yeah, nobody likes going to jail. Jail sucks. It really fucking does.
It does. I don't care who you are. If they say, unless they're a career criminal or something, I guess. But
I appreciate you being real and telling us what really happened. I do. I appreciate that. Like, damn.
Well, yeah, if I lied about it, I think my people know better.
So what's up with these people trying to say that you were running a terrible puppy mill, that you were abusing puppies? What the fuck is that? What are these people saying?
Anything.
Why do they say stuff like that? Why? I don't believe that.
Why do people say anything? Why? Because they hate me so much, and everything that I do can't be, isn't that, in my opinion, isn't that bad. So they have to make it really bad for people to try to get people on the bandwagon to hate me. So my dog has puppies. They turn that into, it's a fucking puppy mill. You know what I mean?
That's true. You know what? I totally understand that. Like, because I deal with the same thing. We were just dealing with it 2 seconds ago, where people they'll go to the very, very extreme and make things up because they don't have real things.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the worst part is, and some people are so stupid they actually believe it. That's the worst part.
Yeah, on here you can find, there's a lot of mentally ill people on
for sure online
on YouTube even.
Yeah, lots of mentally disturbed people on YouTube. Yes.
Yeah. So what is Rich Life going to come up here? Is he just too busy? Where's Monkey Boy?
I don't know. I want to get Monkey Boy up here. I want to get his side again about this situation. I want to know about it.
I do too, because I feel like if he's going to go to the extremes of getting a lawyer and to be suing, then there's something here that we don't know about.
Well, it seems pretty serious. Rich Life seems to think nothing's going to happen. I don't really think so either. I'm going to be honest. I just, from what I see, because I've dealt with court before, I just don't see anything happening. Oh, that was the thing too, is that they were telling me when I was going, they offered me probation and I said no. I was going to take it to trial because I know I didn't break any laws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then it went to the very closest it could have until a trial, and then they ended up just dismissing the whole thing because she's a fucking moron and was flipping out on the judge and the DA and stuff. Okay, so what happened with the puppies? What happened with that? Where did they go?
Hold on a second. So, one of them is over at my parents' house. That's Raven. She was the one that came out. So we have two that look like Royal, looks like a straight up German Shepherd.
Oh yeah.
So we kept one of those. The one with blue eyes we kept. The other one we sold to my subscribers. All of them went to one of my subscribers or one of my friends.
That's so cool.
And then I got down to two that I couldn't find homes for. So I went to my local chatter online on Facebook and I posted them. So they're in Brownsburg.
That's so cool. That's so cool though that you gave a lot of them to your subscribers. That's interesting. That's cool.
Yeah. I had one drive all the way from Idaho.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, and it has a Nitro. That's Nitro, and that's actually the other one that looks like Royal, but he was a boy.
Yeah. That's cool. Tater Toddy said, well, that's usually what happens when you try to sue someone and then continue to slander them on live streams. Yeah, that was the thing. She was trying to act like I was this horrible, horrible person as she's trying to sneak back into my community any way she can. You know what I mean? And that's what made the DA think she lost her mind, and that's why they sent a wellness check on her, because, how are you going to claim that someone, or you're a victim when you're donating to that person's live streams? She didn't think I could see her actual name, but that's her bank account. You know what I mean? Idiot. Total idiot. It's just wild. Some people are really fucking stupid. In that situation, after a while, they just get tired of her. You know what I mean? They just didn't want to deal with her anymore.
Oh, the one that was just in here?
Yeah, the one that uses the fucking Biden references, for whatever reason. I don't know. But are you streaming a little bit? What are you doing? I know you were saying you were going to stream. What's up with that? Are you going to be streaming today?
Yep. Yeah. Until I go to work later.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. I might not go live since I went live here. I don't know though. I'm just putting on my face and getting ready for the day.
Cool. Tater Toddy said yes, and she would just stream for hours too. Yeah, that's true. She was streaming about me for hours. She would tell people I have a small dick when she's never seen it. It was just good times. Good times. Like,
How old are you?
I'm 32. How old did you think I was?
I thought you were about 32. 30.
What?
My age.
You knew?
Yeah.
You knew I was.
You look younger.
Okay, but I'm not though. That's the thing. I don't know. I try to look as young as I can without trying to be that meme with the skateboard on the back, like, hey kids, you know, like whatever the fuck. Like, hello fellow, you know, do you know the meme? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know you don't know the meme? Oh, whatever. And I think you guys know what I'm saying. I think you guys know what I'm saying. What is it, like, hey kids, like hello fellow kids or some bullshit like that? I don't know. All right. I think you got it on mute. I don't know. Yeah. No good. Do your thing. Here's what I'll do. I'll black out the screen. Oh wait, she just left. She left me here all alone. Anyways, so let's chill for a second and let's chat. Okay, so she's doing her thing, right? And we'll just talk. So what do you guys think about my my new hair? By the way, do you guys like it or no? I'm curious. Do you guys think it's all right? Hold on. As I like it. I did the sides myself, by the way. Steve Buscemi, yes, that one. Yes, that meme. I'm glad that me and MFW are going to be doing this, by the way. I think it's a great idea to do this podcast together. And like I said, if you guys didn't know, we have the link to the podcast. Like, it's literally the Nightbot's putting it out there, too. Oh, yeah, she said I ruined her YouTube angel reputation. She didn't have a reputation in the first place. She's just a fucking mess. Like, listen, Harvard is just a junkie. That's it. She's a mess of a junkie. That's literally her reputation. It never changed. She has a junkie drawl, and that's it. That's her. Your angel reputation is all in your head because you're smoking coke and you're fucking, you know, you're on fentanyl, so you're delusional. You know? That's what it is. Anyways. Yeah, wild. Someone said MFW is not a form of transportation. That's not very nice. Do you know who I am? That's not nice. I don't know who you're talking about, but that's not very nice. Anyways, listen, if you guys want to donate, please do. I'm trying to reach like another 100 by the end of the week. If you guys can donate, it would really help out the community. It would help out this channel. It would help me actually get a couple different things to the podcast too. So if you want to do that, I'd appreciate it. Man, I'm glad we decided to do this too. I am really happy about it because it's gonna turn out to produce some interesting content that I think would have never happened otherwise. Drug psychosis, yes, that's what it is. Exactly, yes. Man, I wish we could have got Rich Life up here. That would have been interesting. He really is. He's into MFW like that, you know? Like, he's legit. He's interested like that. You know? What was I gonna say? Shit. So, what was he doing? Does anybody know what the hell Rich Life was doing yesterday, by the way? I think he was on Nelson Green's channel. Does anybody know what I'm saying? Has anybody seen that or no? Oh, so if you guys have any like ideas or anything like you think I should use, like you guys have any ideas or something you think we should do in the podcast? Any thoughts? Anybody have anything they can throw out there? Yeah, I think the Real Fucking Drama like channel and stream and all that is going to be great. I think it's going to be good, and I think it's going to produce some really great content. By the way, we have text to speech on here, so when you donate, it pops up on screen. What's up, Carlos? How you doing? So it's like stuff like this, in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe too, and if you guys become members, stuff pops up. Hold on, let me see. Is he still mad at me over split? Oh yeah, because he thought you were talking about him when you were talking about Social Post. Like, Social Post has been kind of called out for like talking.
What do these bitches want? Like, do they want clout? Because, honey, it's much easier to get it from Onion. Take it from someone who knows.
That's what text to speech does. Stuff like that. You know, it just throws it up on the screen, and we're gonna have that up on the podcast channel as well. So when people donate or become members, it will throw up there. Carlos, no, I'm not. No, as a matter of fact, it's a banned topic in my community. I want nothing to do with it at all. Anyways, but I hope you're doing good though, Carlos. I hope so. And I think we're gonna make some great content. Hold on a second. Maybe we can get some other people up here. Maybe we should do some open panels with with MFW on. Maybe we could do that too when we get the podcast up and running and shit. The plans at the moment is to do it like next week, like next Monday. So that's kind of like the plans for that. Yeah. Hmm. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm happy with that. Maybe we can check out what the fuck? I want to see what Negs was doing. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can grab that. Give me 2 seconds. Stream sponsored by Maw, by the way. If you guys didn't know, you can get a free tub of Maw energy if you guys want to use a link in the description. Give me 1 second. Let me get Negs stream up here. Hold on a second. Let me get that so we can watch it while waiting for MFW. Here it is. There it is. Alright. Okay. So, this is the channel right here, by the way. So, this is the channel, right? This is the channel for, real fucking drama. Here, let me see if I can get it up so you guys can see it better. This is the channel. It's in the description, so the podcast will be up here, right? This is it, okay? This is it. In case you guys didn't know. Updates on the Rich Life situation. Nelson went on Yeah Man's channel and he said he was banned Rich Life for talking about Yeah Man's 6-year-old daughter. Oh, really? Well, I was just talking to Rich Life. He said that there was some drama on Yeah Man's channel or whatever, which is very unfortunate. You know, I didn't know that. That sounds like there's a lot going on there. Interesting. But anyway, so yeah, this is where this is where the podcast is gonna be, is on this channel. Okay. Hold on. I want to show the DC Media thing so we can check that out. Let's see. DC Media. This is DC Media right here. But she squashed her beef with Negs and they hung out, which I'm really curious to watch.
I'm glad to see everybody.
Oh boy. Here we go.
It's good to see you.
This is gonna be
I've got a day or two off, so I thought, okay, I'll just go a
like
little
her
earlier.
hair.
Doesn't matter. Anyone who's not here now can catch this on the replay.
I like her hair. It's looking good. It really is. It's looking pretty good. Hold on a second. It's looking good.
So.
Wait, so Carlos said Rich Life threatened to call CPS on Yeah Man. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Renegade Master said, it's a shame this channel will turn into a shit show. Enjoy being a silent watcher. Look what happened to everyone Katie collabs with. Look, I don't think collabing with Katie is going to be a bad thing at all. You know, we're two different people. There's nothing wrong with doing any streams with other people and talking about drama. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, it's totally cool.
There's been
I think anybody who's like upset about that is thinking too much about
a lot of concern trolling. A lot of concern trolling. We're going to go through some tweets, and then we're going to cover some of the breaking drama that shockingly has nothing to do with me or Negs. Hey, everybody. I also wanted to make an announcement that I have a new zero tolerance policy. And there are certain people who are going to get time out if they start acting up in my chat. My chat is not the place.
I don't know. I kind of dig her new hair look. I don't know.
There are plenty of other chats where you can go and talk shit.
Oh,
but
shit.
if anyone comes in here abusing any of my mods,
Man, it seems like there's some stuff going on there. All right. Let's see where Negs pops on. That's what I want to see. Where is he? Where did this happen? Is this it?
No, Negs, I know you sent me the clips, but I want you to do them. I thought that you were going to do them, so I didn't want to steal your thunder. All right, so let's stop this for a second. Look
Wait,
at this,
did he?
you guys. Are you guys ready?
Did they hang out or no? What the fuck?
Well,
Or is this like on his Twitch? Is this it? This is it, right? All right, now I got it. All right, we found it. It's on his Twitch.
Hair that rocks.
Yeah, it's nice. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Lying assholes. So
Okay.
I hear that a couple of people.
Wait, is he streaming live right now? Oh my god. Is he? Oh boy. Oh my god. So
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game.
What
But
the fuck?
sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh.
oh my god.
Welcome to the Eat
I
Fresh
want to see.
Refresh.
I want to see
We
the
got
one
the-
where
Wait, that's new.
Because we're refreshing
where
the
is it
refresh.
though? Is it this one?
There's the new honey mustard chicken, the Subway
Why
Club,
can't I find
and the
it,
new
guys?
Baja turkey avocado with.
New Baja Chipotle sauce.
Yep, they're constantly refreshing with better
this
ingredients,
is it.
better footlongs,
I think I got it
and
now.
better spoke-
Okay. Now I got it. Here we go.
Lying assholes.
Found it. Here we
So,
go.
I hear that a couple of people who met under some
Okay.
weird circumstances are going to snipe us. And they told their wonderful love story today.
Ooh.
They did.
They left out some important details, though.
They hung out in
left
real
out
life.
the,
Look at
the
this.
unfortunate looking kids comment. That was awesome.
Mhm.
I love
my
you
God.
for insulting my children. And what else? Oh, there's so much. The stalking and the constant doxing. It's funny.
They said that was a joke, though. The
Well,
stalking.
The stalking was a joke.
Uh-huh.
Why is it so low?
Yeah, but Yaba did say that she had a whole file on Sam.
Yeah, yeah. When you have a file on somebody, the
Mhm.
first thing you do is move them in. I
Mhm.
mean, most people would
Sure.
take that to the law and have the law address the stalking.
So
but,
what's going on here? Are they dating or like what's going on?
Exactly. Exactly. It's the love story of the century, Ron. It
Oh
really
my
is.
God.
It is. I can't believe I'm not involved.
I had a tear
This
in my
was
eye.
4 days
I
ago.
can
How did
tell
I
you.
miss
I was
this?
the cockles were warmed in my heart listening to that adorable story.
It was endearing. So we got Julie, Virtual Ken, Holly,
man.
Drapple, Angie, Christina, everybody on the screen. Show love.
You know what we got to do? We got to get Negs and DC Media on here to talk about like if they're cool and how like if we can all chat with MFW together. I kind of want to see what happens there.
Puck is on my bed now, so
Because if you guys didn't know, Negs used to be friends with MFW.
I don't know what that means.
Used
I
to
think
be.
I'm grooming him.
Oh, that already happened.
Oh yeah, I groomed him to lay in my bed as soon as he comes to my house.
That's right.
he's
Oh,
he's
man.
tied to it right now. Actually, we're gonna beat him with raw strips of bacon and humiliate him. Yeah.
This
He's
is
over
so
here
wild.
drawing
Just seeing them together is like a trip. No, it really
one of
is.
my French bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. So.
Do you know who I am? Just
I
said
did say
they are
hi
both.
to Yaba, right? Hi, Yaba. Hi,
You said
Sam.
they are both clinging onto the last strands of hair of youth they have left. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, listen, everybody's gonna grow up. Everybody's gonna age. Well, unless you get hit by a car when you're young, then no, it won't. But you know, most people will age.
Hi, Footloose Town Council. Hi, you big fat yentas. Hi, all of you. Hi, Salt Mine. I see that Salt Mine in chat. I'm following Yaba's chat. Oh my God, did she go to his attic? Where the hell do you think I am?
Yeah.
This is not a soundstage.
Yeah, we're in the attic.
This is
Like,
Ron.
how do they end up hanging out together though? Like, what happened here?
Amazing attic
Mhm.
that is fabulous. It's very spacious.
It is.
I really do feel, I was telling him and Puck this, I feel like I'm
They
back
look
in
like a cute couple, guys. What do you guys think? I can see them dating. I
high
can.
school. I really do. Got the wood paneling. We've got the cute stoner boy. We've got Lloyd Dobler over there. And this is living the dream, you guys. I'm drinking
dream?
beer. We went to a VFW hall. It's fabulous.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
Yeah, we're so glad
Oh,
you came
man.
out, man. It's been good times.
Yeah, we've had a blast. It's been fun, and
I could definitely a cute couple.
It's small.
They
town
do.
life, so
Mm-hmm.
there are things to do if you just look for 'em.
Interesting.
I mean, you can always binge eat and bag on fatties and have your stalker cheer you on from the corner. That's always
Correct.
Cool. That's always cool.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's good.
Or
Okay.
you can get in your car. road
Elo,
trip,
look, if you
and
want to
go
say
and
something
see
to
someone that you
MFW, you
really-
certainly can. You know, we've asked her about stuff like that in the past, though. About like if she's really racist and stuff like that. We've already interviewed about stuff like this. So if you haven't seen that, or if you want to see her comments on that, you can just check out the interview. You know what I mean? I think she drinks and sometimes can go off the handle.
Really, really like.
Something like that.
Meet the family.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
But she's not drinking now too, so that's another
Yeah,
thing.
met
So
the
I don't know.
Mom went out with us.
Yep.
Mom and Eggs went out with us and had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a huge party with us at the table.
I'm just
It's
shocked
like,
that
I don't
these
know
two
how
hung
many people-
out.
they're all
Like,
smoking.
what a wild situation.
That's all I remember.
People smoke
Like,
indoors
really.
here. I haven't.
So
seen
are they
smoking
dating though?
indoors
Is that
in
like a
20
thing? Am I like the last person to know about this? That's okay. So this is about last weekend. I want to hear what she had to say about it. Here we go. Las Vegas community, he will come at you hard. He was in
I'm
the
glad to
news.
see
He was in the news for that. Oh man, we don't want to deal with anybody doing that type
everybody.
of shit. Man.
It's good to see you. I've got a day or two off, so I thought, okay, I'll just go a little earlier. Doesn't
So let's hear
matter.
about it. Let's hear.
For this shit.
She's about to say they're dating. I know it. That's what's gonna happen here. I know that's what's gonna happen. Here we go, guys. Jesus. I never thought they would hang out in person. Like that was like the last thing. Oh, you say DC has a man? Oh, okay. Okay, no, DC has a man. She was just very kind to him when he lost his channel. Okay, well that's nice. I mean, okay, well I didn't know, but that's crazy that they collabed. Well, look, hey, listen. If you want to judge that person for whatever they say when they're drunk, you can do that. I mean, look, I'm not saying that you have to like somebody, If you dislike them, that's fine. I'm not really interested though. Like I think like me and MFW have talked over this past week, I think us doing a collab together is going to bring some very interesting situations about. It's going to bring a really good podcast. She's controversial. I'm controversial. I think it's a good fit, and I think it's gonna be a really good thing. I'm happy about it. Yeah, it really is. I hear you, J Love. It's crazy seeing them two like hang out together. It's fucking wild.
Is at an end. Okay, I want to run a nice, shady chat, but I don't want personal insults. I don't want this crap directed at my mods, at my subs, at people in chat. I'm fed up with it. Oh, KM Petty. Yeah, can I remind everyone of who it was who said weeks ago that Coach Red Pill was playing with fire and that he was going to end up in a bad way? Yeah, that was me. Maybe if you're in an active war zone, you don't give aid and comfort to the enemy, you don't appear on Russian state television, you don't encourage the local population to surrender, you don't spread misinformation. I don't know.
This is DC Media. I asked her how she feels about MFW, and she said that she's over her. I'm kind of curious. I gave her the link to come on. I want to see if DC Media will come on, and we can chat with her. That's what I want to do. I want to see if she has any thoughts on this. I want to see like what her thoughts about MFW are these days. And I'll send a link to Rich Life too. Maybe he'll come on. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Here's what I'll do too. Here, I'll make it very easy too. I'll put it in the chat. All right. That's what I'll do. Well, I sent Rich Life a link. If he wants to come on, he can. You say DC looks like Holly? I'm asking. I'm trying to get DC on here. I told her that the whole Negs thing blew my mind. No, I haven't seen Holly in a while either. I don't know what she's been up to. I would like to get Holly back on. I don't know what's going on. You don't see the red zone ones? No? What's up, Scottish? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Man, oh man. Is anybody gonna come on here? This is fucked up. Man, you guys are rude. I don't know, Carlos, but if I was you, I would just ignore all those people. All they do is create drama and perpetuate shit over and over again. Just ignore them. You know? German Lady's great. I love German Lady. She's awesome. I don't know. I would just stay away from those people, Carlos. A lot of those people they're not really interested in actually having any real type of interaction with anybody. It's always just some bullshit drama. Anyways, it gets really ridiculous really quick. And that's why I just don't want to deal with it. But anyways. So, maybe I'll put the link in the chat. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Ignore that shit. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Maybe we can just see let's just see what she had to say. I'm glad that Phoenix is here. I'm glad that you're doing well, and it's good to see Phoenix here. Yeah, just ignore him. Let me see. About last weekend. Here it is. Sorry.
Callie is very low.
Oh, so imagine if like she hung out with fucking if she hung out with like Life of Free Spirit.
Oh, what happened to my volume? Husband leaving me and the reasons for it and all that.
Wait, what?
Was unfucking believable. The venom in his voice. The way that he came after me and Negs. And by the way, just to let you know, Hussy broke the ceasefire. Hussy had apologized to me for mentioning my husband leaving me and the reasons for it and all that.
Wait a minute. DC Media's husband left us, so is she dating Negs? Wait a minute. What is going on here? I need her to come on here. This is crazy. What is going on here? What the fuck? What is going on here?
And he mentioned it again yesterday in a drunken rage. He had a wine glass that was full of vodka, which was not even all the vodka he drank. He had been drinking all afternoon. And he was vicious. I'm hoping that Negs is going to cover the clips that were clipped from that stream later on. Because the way, the venom, the rage, the anger in his voice, the sharpness of it, the pure unmitigated hatred.
You're saying anyone who has questions that MFW nefarious things she does. Like, listen, you can say whatever you want. No one's listen. Look, nobody gets blocked in my chat. If you want to say something about MFW or if you have a thought on her, go ahead, say it. You know what I mean? I don't do that in my chat as long as you're not like As long as you're not like doxing somebody, I don't really care. I'm not gonna do that, you know. I'm not gonna block people for having comments or opinions in my chat. That's not what this channel does, you know. If you have opinions about MFW, voice them. It's fine as long as they're not vile and like doxing, whatever, you know. No one's, you know what I mean. It's not like that. So relax, my guy.
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, guys. I've got something to check. Oh!
What's going on?
Oh my god.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the link to this in here. I'm gonna put it in the chat because I want to get some people on here to talk about this. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna put the link in here in the chat so somebody can come on. All right. If this is getting difficult, All right, here we go. Let's do that. All right. So like this stream up if you guys would like to help. You know, everything. If you guys want to help fund this situation that we're doing, I'm trying to raise another 100 by the weekend. If you guys want to donate, please do. Links in the description. But here we go. Here's the link to come on. Feel free. No, me and Negs were cool, but then he turned on me. He turned on me because I tried to help him squash his situation with DC Media, of all things. By the way, I tried to help him squash it, and he recorded the conversation behind the scenes and then leaked it like an asshole, you know. And now he's friendly with DC Media. Go figure, right? Unreal. Go figure. Psh, that's wild, actually. Now that I think about it. Shit. All right, so here we go. I'm putting the pinned comment. So if you guys want to come on, there you go. Boom. Oh, it didn't pin? The fuck? Pin. I use a pin. I should replace it. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna unpin this and pin that one. That'd be crazy if they were dating, right? I mean, I wouldn't even know what to say. But yeah, if you guys want to come on, here you go. Here's the link. Here we go. I don't know what Negs is doing. I'm not watching Negs, but if he wants to come on, or if anybody wants to come on, feel free. Have at it. You can come on. I don't care. So let's see what happens here. But yeah, at the time, I was trying to help Negs squash his beef. You know what I mean? with DC Media. That's what I was trying to do. You know? I was trying to help him squash his beef with DC Media at the time. Yeah. You know, I kind of want to see if Negs would come on to come and talk with like MFW or something. I think she had to go because she had to go do something, but it's all right. It's all good. Okay, so that's the no, it wasn't a misunderstanding. He recorded the conversation when I was trying to help him and DC Media squash their beef behind the scenes, you know? That's what I was trying to do. But yeah. It wasn't something I was trying to instigate. It was the opposite. I was trying to help him squash his beef with DC Media because it was kind of stupid. And me and DC Media are chill, you know? That was what was going on. Yeah. Last time I checked, this wasn't your channel, and this is America, but squashing beef. Listen, if you want us to come on and squash beef, you can. You know, if anybody wants to come on, they can. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't care who comes on. I really don't at the moment. Ask DC if Negs will talk to you. I'm sure he would. I don't know. Maybe he would. I have no clue. You would just have to apologize, Bet. You apologize for that shit you did. Maybe we could figure it out. I think the time he got his channel deleted, there was a bunch of I think he was talking about me that night too, saying some pretty fucked up shit. I think he was like attacking who was he attacking? I can't even remember. In any event, so yeah. I'm excited about this podcast though. So no one's here in DC. No one wants to come on right now. Nobody. No. Man, you guys are fucked up. I think you will. Well, listen. If he wants to come on and talk, we can do that. I don't care. You know, we can do that. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know how to use text-to-speech, because I wanted to explain it to you guys. So if you click the donate button, right, it'll bring you to this page, right? And it's literally just the RSN page, right? And it shows you everything that we're doing or have been doing on the channel. Man, I think it's wicked fucking big right now. Oh God. All right, so people who don't know what this is it. So if you click the donate button, it brings you here. All right. This is what it does. But some people don't even know how to use text-to-speech or whatever. This is what you do, right? Then you can donate or whatever, and it shows up on the screen. So, and then you can show. It tells you everything else too. By the way, what the fuck is Deedy been up to? Like, what's he been doing? What's Deedy been up to? Like, he was very rude the last time I checked. You know, that fucking scoundrel. You know, fucking Deity. He's a fucking scoundrel. You know, try to be nice to the fucking asshole, but he's a scoundrel. You know, not nice, not very nice. You say get a tub of more energy. Well, listen, if you want, you can. If you guys want to get some more, if you want to get a free one, click the link in the description. You know, I think people will forget that it is free. People forget that shit. Try it. We want me to try to call him again? Alright. I'll try again. Here we go. Alright, I'll try. I don't think he's gonna answer, man. He seems like he's busy. Alright, you ready for that? Now I'll ask him. I don't think he's gonna answer that. He seems like he's busy. I'm telling you. See, look, he said he's on the phone. He texted me again. He's on the phone. I'm gonna ask him, like, listen, people want to know if you called CPS, my dog, my dude. People want to know if you called CPS on Yeah Man. Alright, so I sent it to him. We'll see what he says. Anyways, so yeah, I don't think anybody's coming up, guys. I don't think anybody's gonna come up, which is sad. Sad stuff. Yeah, like up the stream. Anyways, so fuck it. I'm gonna close the stream yards if no one's coming up. Fuck it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close the stream yards then. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay. So let me do that, and let's check out some other shit. Fuck it. Okay. So let's go back to what's I doing? Oh yeah, so the podcast. Yeah. So that's what we're doing soon. Oh shit. Now DC Media said she's coming. Oh, God damn it. Alright, so now I'm going back. Alright. 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 I was just about to leave too. Alright, here we go. Going back. We're going back for her. Alright. Ah! Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Alright, yeah, you guys can hear me. Alright. I was just about to leave, but okay. The fuck? Alright. Alright, so Chris said he didn't call anybody. He said he didn't call CPS on anybody. Just so you know, Carlos, okay? So now you know. He said he didn't call he said I didn't call damn nobody. You say you want to know what channel? If you want to know what MFW's new channel is, she's doing the podcast thing with me on Real Fucking Drama, and her channel Wonderful Rendition is in description. So if you didn't know that, it is. So check it out. All the links are in the description. Pretty much like anything I'm ever doing, it's always in the description. So yeah, in the description there's everything. But yeah, I think it's Wonderful Rendition. It's the last link in there. Check it out. So you can change your handsets. Yeah, if you can't hear me, you should be able to. No, fucking Chris seems upset. He seems upset about something. I don't know what he's upset about. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there. I really don't. Anyways, I want to ask DC Media what happened with the situation though. Oh, now he's saying he was talking about Yeah Man. Oh, I don't know. What a mess. Oh man. Alright. He's always worried up. Yeah, he is. He's really worried up. Yeah. Something happened. You guys got him all worried up. I don't know what you guys did, but you got him all upset. Okay. So while we're waiting for DC, let's talk for a second. Alright. So yeah, it's Wonderful Rendition. That's the channel that she's hosting. It's in the description. Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, if you guys want to watch, if you want to see whatever Katie's doing, it's on her Wonderful Rendition channel. Well, he said he was talking about Yeah Man. He said he was gonna call it on Yeah Man for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. I guess. Hold on. Wait, who is this? Hold on. Let me BRB for a second. Let me figure this out. Hold on, let's figure this out. Who is this? Hold on. Who's this?
Hello.
All right, so what's up? Listen, DC, what are you doing here? What's up? How are you doing?
You invited me, CJ.
I know. Listen, I'm a little shocked that you went to go hang out with Negs. How did this come about?
You're very nosy, aren't you,
Yeah,
CJ?
I am. Yeah, I am. I need to know everything, you know? I need to know everything. Some people are saying you guys are dating now. What do you think about that?
Well, this is the thing. So,
wait a minute.
Wait. No, CJ, listen to me. So, a couple of weeks ago, well, we had plans that I was going to go and spend the weekend with him after the Kentucky Derby because Louisville and where he lives are very close. Okay. So, and that's the first weekend in May. And a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting around my house. I was bored to death. And so I texted him and I said, or I DM'd him and I said, look, I'm sitting around my house. I'm bored out of my mind.
Yeah.
And I need to go somewhere. Do you mind if I come and see you? And he said, not at all. So I got in the car and I drove to Indiana and we spent the weekend. We had a great time. And it was a lot of fun.
So let me get the scoop here, though. Are you guys dating? Is that what's going on?
We are beloved friends. We are the closest of friends.
Whoa! You're not denying that the rumors are that you're dating. Like you're not saying no. So I'm kind of thinking this.
I'm not denying that there are rumors. I'm not denying that there are rumors. What I'm saying is that we are the best and the closest of friends.
So you guys are really close friends. Okay.
We're very, very close friends. Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's skip on from that. I'm kind of shocked that you guys hung out. By the way, I find it funny because remember how I tried to squash you guys' beef and we got into an issue over that? Remember?
I sure do remember, CJ.
Oh,
how could I forget?
How did that happen?
Listen, CJ, there's something you have to understand about me, okay? I don't like being pushed up against a wall and forced... look, I don't make fake apologies. And I don't make apologies just to get somebody off my back. I apologize when I really mean it.
Yeah.
And
which you should, you know?
Right. Yeah. And I knew that Negs was going to turn the whole thing into content. So
I really didn't think so. I was hoping not. I didn't think he was going to, but it did.
Oh, come on. You've known him longer than I have, and even I knew that.
Like, the reason I didn't think it was going to turn into content is because I actually took time out of my day and I was making it clear to him that I was like, listen, I'm taking time out of my day to do this. Please take this seriously. That was the point. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
Anyways, yeah.
I mean, listen, I had absolutely no reason to believe that Negs was going to approach it in good faith. I sure as hell wasn't. I can be very honest about that.
So I was the only person taking this serious then? Oh, my God.
Yes, you were.
Oh,
you were the only sucker in the room.
Oh, I know. I guess so. Fuck, Jesus, you guys are assholes.
That's why we get along so well.
So what's up now? Like, is he gonna try to squash things with me? I think we should do that. I would like to squash things. You know?
Ask him.
You know, maybe we can get him. Maybe he can come on. But anyways, so MFW, right? Me and her are about to do a podcast, just so you're aware. All right.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to know what your thoughts on her were. You know.
Well, you know, like I told you, I don't really have any thoughts on her. I pretty much think that she's trash.
Why, though? Why?
Oh, God. CJ, for fuck's sake, how long do you have?
All right, so for me, I think a lot of what she does is like, I think she's doing it as a way to troll people. I think that's a big part of it, and I think some of it is lost on people.
Nope.
And I think
I don't agree.
If you don't like her, you're absolutely, you know, you can do that. That's fine. I'm not gonna hate on somebody for that. It's whatever. It's whatever anybody's opinion is their opinion. You know.
Look, I have a real problem with people who go IRL, people who involve the authorities in their internet beefs. The way that she approached the whole Delphi business was awful.
What happened there again? What happened there again?
Well, she sort of rebranded as a true crime channel. And I remember watching a couple of her streams back then. And I thought, okay, well, maybe. I mean, I didn't have much confidence in this, but I thought, all right, so maybe because she's in Indiana, she might have some sort of, I don't know, some sort of tea that other people didn't have, which was ridiculous because there were 1,000 true crime channels crawling all over that case. But she was going on stream and she was reciting verbatim rumors that she was reading on Reddit. And she was mentioning people by name that were being brought up on Reddit threads, totally innocent people. And they were the same names that, I had heard on different podcasts. But you just have to be very, very careful when you do stuff like that. And apparently she got a restraining order put on her, from what I understand.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I think Negs is in the chat. All right, but here's what I'm going to do. So, listen, the link to come on is in the description. Well, not in the description. It's pinned in the top of the chat. If anybody wants to come on StreamYards, feel free. So would you be willing to actually have a conversation with her about this?
No.
No, why not?
No, I have no reason to have a conversation with her.
Oh, well, I asked her about you, and she said she doesn't know you. I mean, I don't know. She doesn't seem to be up on people who talk about her, which is understandable, I guess.
Well, that's because I don't talk about her, CJ.
You stopped, right? I think you were at one point.
No. I think that I mentioned her a couple of times. God, probably back in 2020. It was around the time that there was all that controversy about whether or not her father actually had cancer, and the stepmother was saying he didn't, and it was like a whole thing. And then when she went completely berserk, when she had this monumental drunken stream.
Well, was this before you really popped off? Because when I started to notice you after a little bit of the fucking what's it called, the Chris Hansen fuckery and stuff like that. Right. I don't know. But was this before then or after? I can't really remember.
It was around the same time.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was just thinking of, I used to go in my car and put my camera up on a bracket and just talk about stuff as I was driving home from work. And I brought her up, a couple of times because she was really doing the most on her channel.
Okay.
And I thought that she was ridiculous. And that was pretty much it. I mean, look, the woman was stream 15 hours a day, and I never had the time to sit and listen to her stream and talk about Detroit and Ridgie and all the people she was having problems with and people who owed her money or she owed. It was too much. And then when her cat allegedly went missing,
I remember
and she was shrieking and crying in the car.
You know what's crazy? That happened around the same time. I moved into a new apartment and I found this stray cat outside my house. It was wild. Anyways, but yeah, look, Sharp mentioned a good point. She wasn't in a good place. I think she's been sober for a little while now since she's been on probation. I don't know. I feel like she's doing good. I kind of had a different outlook on her back then too, and I don't know. I feel better about it now, and I've talked to her. So I feel a little bit better about the situation, and that's why I'm cool with doing the podcast with her. People, if you have a dislike of MFW, that's totally fine. Anybody can do that. That's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and try to make people feel the same way I do. That's fine if you do. I just feel like it's just kind of different now. I don't know, for me, anyways.
Listen, for me, it's not even a matter of dislike. I mean, look, there are people online who devote hours and hours and hours to covering Shani and Rev or Von Helton or G-Man or Gentleman Pioneer, any of those people. And I don't do it because I just don't care enough. I don't care about those people.
Is that really Negs in the chat, by the way? Is that him? Or is that a fake Negs? I don't even know. But if
I don't know.
Negs,
I can't see your chat.
Negs, oh, well,
wait, let me take a look at let me see if I can pull up your chat.
The stream link to come on is literally pinned to the chat, and make sure you guys like this up. And if you guys want to donate, please do. It helps me do more things with the channel, and I'm gonna put it towards the podcast upcoming as well. That was a joke. Oh, you're saying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she would actually hurt her dogs. I don't think that would happen. She just talked about the puppy mill rumor, by the way, and she said that wasn't true.
Okay. Well, all that I know is that I would see footage of her locking those big dogs up in crates for hours and hours and hours at a time. The fact that the dogs were very unruly, which is one of the reasons why she was locking them up in crates. And to me, that is terrible animal ownership. Horrendous.
Was this before they were trained or whatever?
I guess.
Well, see, I don't know. Look, I don't know. I didn't see those clips, but I asked her about the whole puppy mill allegation and everything like that, and she said that it was people taking this rumor to the extreme, and that it wasn't ever like that, and she gave them away to a lot of her subscribers and stuff. So
Well, all that
mean,
I
I don't
know,
know. That
again,
sounds good to me.
listen, when you have a person who sits in their house all day streaming and they can't even get up off their ass to go out and walk their own dogs, especially, and I would say especially when you've got dogs that are that large, because I have two very large dogs and they're very energetic and they need a lot of, mental stimulation and exercise and stuff. I mean, that kind of laziness to me, it's animal neglect, and
But
I
what
just
makes
do not
but
have any
but
patience for that.
but what makes you think it's animal neglect if you've only seen a couple hours of a stream? You know what I mean? I can understand if you saw like her life, in full and you thought you saw everything, but like she's not streaming all of like her life. You know what I mean? She probably is, walking the dogs and shit. I mean, come on.
I don't know about that. If someone were to train dogs properly and give them the proper exercise and stimulation, I can tell you that it's far less likely that they would be tearing up the house or peeing indoors
Well,
or any of that kind of
puppies,
stuff.
when they first, they get unruly when they're young. It's just they're teething, and it's a difficult
No, I
time for
know
a
that.
puppy.
I know that. It took me a very, very long time to train my younger dog.
Yeah, so you know
But
what I'm
at the
saying.
same, no, but I didn't put him in a crate all day.
Well,
This is the
listen,
thing.
some people put their dogs in a crate in the beginning and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how long they were in the crate or whatever. This is more of a conversation better geared to her. But when I asked her about it, she said it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? I don't
Did
know.
you ask her about feeding the dogs human food, feeding them literal garbage, like
Well,
leftover?
what's wrong with that though?
What's wrong with
Like,
feeding dogs
no. Like,
that?
what's feeding leftovers? Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Because dogs have very specific dietary needs.
But they're made by
And they're
humans. Dog foods are made by humans in the first place, and they're usually worse than human food. No, like you think like horse meat
no,
and
no, no,
shit.
no, 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 no. Listen. My dogs are on a raw diet because their stomachs are very sensitive and they have certain needs as very energetic dogs.
Hmm.
And it cuts down on the allergies. It cuts down on the bowel issues. It makes them less hyper. I mean, like when I first brought my younger dog home, he was unbelievably hyper, even for a boxer puppy. And I took him to the vet, and she asked me what I was feeding him. And she said, well, no wonder your dog is hyper. What you're feeding him is like feeding him Cocoa Puffs every day.
Hmm.
You need to feed him
Well,
more of a raw dog-centered diet. And I
but
did, and it changed everything. It changed their
I
coats. It changed everything.
well let me ask my audience. Right, I'm sure many of the people in the chat feed their dogs leftover food all the time. I wouldn't doubt it. You know. I mean, look, I'm not saying that like what some Neg said. Y'all excusing neglect for clout. Negs, I don't really think I saw any neglect though. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like I saw where people were saying it, but I just like we don't. If you're not really there, you don't really know. Like there's some stuff that can scream neglect if you saw it, and I just haven't seen that yet. Otherwise, I would say it. I just haven't. You know. I mean, I really haven't, and I get why you personally wouldn't do the human food, but I don't know. I really don't see like that bad. I don't really see. I don't know. I don't see it as that bad of a thing. You know, like
Well,
what does it do though?
I don't think that feeding a dog cheeseburgers or fast food is a good thing, especially, and I keep on returning to this. Those are very large dogs. Those are working breed dogs.
Oh,
And not everyone can own a working breed. They are very demanding. They require a lot of training.
uh-huh.
They require very, very special care. They tend to be extremely intelligent.
Mhm.
And so they need stimulation. They need to do things that keep them busy so that they don't tear up the house.
Yeah.
And they need to be fed a proper diet. And I think that for a long time she was too drunk and too lazy to understand that those dogs had needs that needed to be met by an owner. And I see this a lot, I see it all the time, and it really bothers me. I mean, if you're really that lazy, then you should maybe own a dog that doesn't require that much care and attention. Or
Well,
maybe get an older dog, but for God's sake, don't get a puppy.
hmm. Well, this is what I'm gonna say. I think this is a conversation better suited for her to answer. But when I asked her, she
Hmm.
said it wasn't like that. And from what I've seen, I haven't seen anything like that. And Neg says this is why your channel doesn't grow. Negs, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really need you to tell me why my channel doesn't grow, because look, your channel's never even been to the heights mine has. So I don't want to hear that shit. So like really, and I'm not trying to diss you or anything, but you know, I mean, what, your channel doesn't even exist. So I'd rather not take advice from you, just to be real. Yeah. But yeah, look, I'm not saying MFW is like some fucking kennel owner, amazing person to own dogs or whatever. You know, I mean, I haven't seen proof of what people say is neglect. Like when I've seen, you know, the pictures of the dogs or whatever. You know. Anyways, but I mean, look, it's your opinion. If that's your opinion, that's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get mad at you or anything like that. But this is still about the next thing. How did you guys come together though? Like, when did you guys squash your beef exactly?
Well, it started last year,
Mhm.
and it came about totally randomly because I used to hate watch him, and I was in a Discord where people hate watched him, and he was starting to beef with Peanut and Gigi, and one day, totally out of the blue, he said something. It was a whole story, but he shouted me out because Gigi and Peanut were streaming and it was really just ridiculous. And so he said, DC, can you believe this shit? And so in a live stream, I responded and I said, no, actually, I can't believe this shit. And then he paid me a compliment. And so we started corresponding. And I had streamed where I was apologizing to him, and you know that didn't go over well in my community, but whatever. I mean, at least it was an apology from the heart that came on my timetable. And so we started emailing each other, and then the emails, you know, we sent quite a few emails back and forth, and then I joined his Patreon and I went into his Discord, and we were talking more and more. We talked a lot, and we just got to realize that he and I had a lot of misconceptions about each other based on our online personas. And we started to realize that we have a lot more in common than we have differences.
Going against
and
each other.
so
Yeah, I can see
and
that.
so it came slowly. We talked on the phone, and
well, that's good.
and
That's
we just realized that, you know, we really liked each other. It wasn't just a question of, oh, let's set the beef aside. It's wow, we agree on a lot of fundamental things.
A lot more than you would disagree on.
Exactly. And we really like each other. And we know that a lot of the stuff that goes on during the streams is for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it goes too far. I mean, look, I'm the first one to say that there was shit that I said about Negs that was completely out of line, and it was keeping me up at night at a certain point. I was thinking, what am I turning into? This is not the person I am. You know, even though I think that the guy's an ass, what am I doing? Why am I going below the belt the way I am? What is the point? What am I trying to achieve? And it bothered me more and more. And then when Neg shouted me out, I thought, oh my God, maybe this is my opportunity to set the beef aside. And it happened. And I thought, okay, well, what's going to happen is we're just going to agree to disagree on certain things. And I think even in my email or even in my streams, I said, look, there are a lot of things that we will never agree on in the broad sense, but at least we won't be at each other's throats all the time. And I won't have a pit in my stomach. Then as time went on, it was like, holy crap, we actually agree on a lot of things. And we actually became friends. It wasn't just a matter of burying the hatchet. It was like, wow, we really are friends.
That's good. I think that's good. Wait, hold on. Just said DCmediaGirl just doxed someone on a stream over someone being exonerated. What's that about? What's that?
That's bullshit.
Why is somebody even saying that? Why are they saying that?
Because somebody's trying to stir up shit on your stream.
Oh, right.
I didn't dox anybody on my stream. The person that they're talking about is TraGiC. TraGiC.
TraGiC. That situation.
Yeah, TraGiC.
Okay,
TraGiC, who had a channel that he had under his own legal name.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what TraGic's name is. TraGic's criminal record is a matter of public record.
I keep hearing different things about TraGiC. I keep hearing that he's a piece of shit, or then I keep hearing that he's decent, that he's a good guy.
He's not a good guy.
I don't know the guy. I don't fucking know. I don't know the guy. You know what I mean? I really don't know. What's your experience with him? What happened when you interacted with him? How'd that
Oh,
go?
he's a scumbag.
Well, what happened?
He's a
Tell me.
scumbag. I mean, this is a guy who has gone through a number of communities. He's gone through Drunken Peasants. He's gone through Shabisky's community. You know, he was with Shani for a while. He was
Okay.
in the Negative Nation. And this is a guy who is a creeper and a, predatory, constantly soliciting women for their nudes. A guy who listen, this is a guy, and I know that a lot of people aren't going to believe this. A lot of people are going to say this is bullshit and that I'm trying to cover for Negs and I'm trying to, be his PR person. But the fact is that TraGiC has a history of doctoring receipts, doctoring videos to make people look bad, to give people the wrong impression about others. And he got with Negs, and Negs believed a lot of what he was seeing because he had no reason not to believe what TraGiC was showing him. And the
'Cause
picture
I
that
remember they were very close at one point.
they were very tight. And I'm sorry, but and look, I know that it's kind of like a thing on YouTube. I know that it's a thing in the commentary bro community. It was a thing in blood sports. That people think that it's hilarious to accuse innocent people of being child predators. I don't
know.
find that hilarious.
It's a thing. It's a thing that happens. I agree. It's fucked up. It does happen.
Yeah.
Marie
Yeah.
said, "Is that the guy who sits nude on his stream?" That's not him, is it?
No,
No,
who sits
no,
nude on their stream?
I don't know. There's one guy who does it. He follows like fucking. Remember, the guy who's like he's literally a child predator. Like, and what's his name? Jason? What the fuck
Oh,
is that? dude's
Jared
name?
Genesis?
Jared Genesis. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's who you're thinking of, Marie. I think that's who you're thinking of. But yeah, fucking Jared. Oh boy. Anyways.
Yeah,
so-
Jared Genesis actually has a connection to Dark Ninja, who's one of TraGic's troll buddies.
Okay.
But no, not Jared Genesis. God forbid. No.
Oh man. All right. So we have a question from the chat, and listen,
Uh-huh.
you don't have to answer this. Carlos wants to know if you and Negs hooked up. What's going on there?
Why would I tell anybody if we did?
What? There you go. There you go. Well, but
That's
the thing
that's
is, though,
the answer I'm giving
But the
you.
thing is, though, saying that kind of confirms it.
Does it?
Kind of does. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, kind of does.
All right. Well, if that's what you want to
Look,
believe,
there's nothing
CJ,
wrong with that. Listen,
if it makes
you
you
guys
happy, if it makes you happy,
it
if it makes your chat
me.
happy,
It gives me the warm and fuzzies to imagine it. It really does.
Does it really?
Look, that's fucking crazy. You guys are fucking nuts. I don't even know what to say. And next, I know I made a comment about you, but listen, you've been kind of an asshole to me. You've kind of been an asshole. You know? Anyways, listen, my channel will be amazing. I'm gonna blow up, and I'm gonna be so big on YouTube. This is always gonna be like a side thing, dude. Come on. Anyways, I'm glad you guys are good though. That's good.
Oh yeah, we're very good. Yeah, we're the best of friends. Very, very close.
Good. That's nice. I have a couple connections like that. It's good. That's good. It's nice to have people that are that have your back like that. You know, that's good. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long have you guys been like chilling and shit? Like, how long have you guys been friendly? Has this been like since last year when he lost his channel, or what?
No. Oh God, no. When he lost his channel,
So no.
he
you
went
guys were
off
not
on a
friendly then.
rampage, and I think that I
Yes.
was one of his targets when
He went
when
at
he
everybody.
lost his
He
channel.
started going off, calling me a predator again, and that's what I mean. He fucking owes me an apology. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the stuff he said about me it's been fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible stuff. You know? Terrible. Because he's one of those people, when he gets mad, he says the most vile shit he can real quick. You know?
That's my negs.
Yeah, it's what he does.
That's
yeah.
my boy.
Yeah, that's what he does, man. God. All right. Well, anyways, if he apologizes, if he wants to come on, we can chat at some point. We can do that. Anyways, yeah, we can have a chat. I really want to see you and like MFW have a conversation at some point. That'd be interesting.
Why?
I just
I
think
have
it'd be
nothing
interesting.
to. I have nothing to talk to her about, though.
I think it would be an interesting conversation. Yeah, I do. I just think it'd be interesting.
Well, CJ, all I can tell you and your chat, your nosy chat full of pearl clutching biddies, is wait until you see what Negs and I have coming.
So wait a minute, are you guys?
We
making
are
something
teaming
together?
up.
Oh
We are
my
teaming
God.
up, and we are going to be producing content that is going to blow your socks off. You
Oh
guys
my
are going to be
God.
shook to the core. Yes.
Oh man. Oh, wow.
Yes. I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
Negs and I are going upscale.
Upscale.
Negs and I are going upscale. Negs and I are going. Are you ready for this? You're sitting down, right?
Yeah, I'm sitting down. Oh, wait
Do you
a
have
minute.
do you have any pearls to
No,
clutch?
I'm not clutching any right now. No.
Okay.
No.
Well, here's what we're doing.
I'll pretend I do, though.
So, very soon, Negs and I are going to Miami together.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to check into the Versace mansion. We're going to have a beautiful the Versace mansion. Yes, we are going to have a beautiful dinner. Are you guys
moving in together? Is this what's going on here?
We're going on vacation together.
Oh my God! Well, I've done something similar to that before. Listen, you'll have fun. Have fun. This sounds good.
And we are going to gag the ungaggable with this vacation. We're going to go down to Little Havana.
Oh my God.
We're going to, I don't know, maybe we'll even go, since we're down there, maybe even do a drive down to Key West. I don't know. It depends on how much time. But I've always wanted, well, not always. I mean, this is only a recent thing, but I thought that it would be fantastic for Negs and I to travel together and vlog it. Because I thought the contrast between me and Negs and the way people perceive us and the way people think that we're just like so opposite, how funny it would be if we filmed ourselves on the road and just going to do shit that like I haven't done and stuff that Negs hasn't done. And well,
it'd be interesting. By the way,
it would be great.
By the way, TraGiC is in the chat, by the way.
Of course he's in the chat.
He wants to come up. Look, in TraGiC, you can come up if you want. I've never talked to the guy, so I really don't know. If you want to
defend yourself, come on up.
You can.
But isn't he supposed to be streaming soon? He's supposed to be hosting a panel that he's postponed like 20 times. So
wait, I don't know. Look, I'm not invested in the TraGiC timeline, storyline. I have no idea what's going on there. But yeah, I think, listen, about you and MFW, though, I think you guys having like an actual conversation would be very interesting to watch, you know? I think it'd be interesting. But as far as the whole next thing too, I think you will have fun. Like me, look, I'm not gonna even talk about it anymore. But I've done stuff like that in the past. It's been good. There's been good internet meetups, and then there's been fucking horrible internet meetups.
Oh, I'm sure.
You guys seem to be having a good one. So hey, good on you. You know what I mean? But
and I've seen really good internet meetups being completely befouled and just twisted totally out of context.
Oh yeah.
And so listen, I honestly, I do not in any way, shape, or form, how can I put this? Look, when I was in Indiana, there's a reason why I did not pick up my camera and vlog any of it. I don't consider Negs to be content. Let me put this.
Good. That's good.
Negs is my friend. Okay, Negs is not content. However, if we do travel together, it's going to be content for both of our channels, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time.
Good. Well, hold on. Sorry to break the positivity, but we have TraGiC here. Let's
of course, we have TraGiC.
Hello,
oh,
TraGiC.
Jesus.
Hey, what's up, bro?
TraGiC, aren't you supposed to be
bro?
live streaming soon? Don't you have like a huge panel coming up?
Hey, DC, when are you going to dock somebody next?
Oh, my God.
Oh, shut up, TraGiC.
TraGiC,
what a
listen,
baby.
I hear good things about you, TraGiC, and I hear bad things. All right. So what's the truth? What's going on? What's going on with you?
I'm a good dude. I try to do the best I can each day, but you know, when you're dealing with degenerates like DC and people like that that say they're going to stalk you to the end of time, you know, you just got to stick up for yourselves.
Okay,
you know?
But why do people dislike you, TraGiC? Why do people dislike you? What's at the heart of it?
Because I'm a controversial figure, I guess, because I stick up for myself.
Is that what you call it? Controversial figure?
Like she says, like I doctor videos. So she played an entire video that I made, and then she showed a picture at the end, and then she says the whole video's doctored because of that. Because
when did I play a whole video that you made, TraGiC?
That video that I made on you, the one that drove you so crazy to make you start covering me.
What?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
You're out of your mind. Remember when you brought Shani on your channel?
Is there a doctor
you try to
video?
Say, no, I don't make doctor videos. I make.
Okay.
That's how I got, you know, so many subs and so many views. Like in December of last year, I had over 180,000 views because of the videos that I was making.
Why did you and Negs have this kind of split from each other? Because I know that you guys were very, tight at one point. What happened?
Yeah. Well, it's the same reason like you had with him, RSN, because he's a big baby. I wouldn't give him 100% blind loyalty. Okay. And he flipped out. I tried to keep things cool because there was a conflict, and it was causing, another creator, Miss Gloria on one side, Hussy, and Negs on the other side. And there was somebody in the middle that was kind of causing some problems, but I never got a chance to talk to Negs about it when he promised me, if we ever have any problems, I'm going to call you on the phone. We're going to work through it. He just blocked me, because he's a big baby.
So
and he's always whining and crying.
What was the problem between you guys? Like, what was the catalyst for you guys to go your separate ways?
So he wanted me to go, on his side 100% against Hussy, who's a really good friend of mine. I wouldn't do it. And also, he was trashing people like Gaining Ground and Peanut and Fedora and all these other people. So
I wonder why, TraGiC. I wonder why he would do that.
Well, he had no real reason to. He had no real reason to, huh? And supported him for a very long time. He made a lot of money covering their content.
Was this around the time he was upset with people for not sending subscribers his way or whatever?
Yeah. When all that popped off, because they weren't promoting his channel.
Well, so how do you view that, DC? What's your thoughts on that?
No, listen. There was a lot of from what I understand. And this isn't just coming from Negs, this is also coming from other members in the community. First of all, TraGiC, I think you need to be honest and acknowledge that you were making a lot of the women in Negative Nation extremely uncomfortable with your behavior.
That is completely false.
So you say all these women are lying.
So what happened there? What happened there, TraGiC?
So all the messages are on the farms from his Patreon Discord, where if you look at them, they're actually engaging with me and saying a lot of sexual things and stuff like that to me, and I would just laugh it off and things like that. It was quite the opposite. They made me feel really uncomfortable a lot of times.
Oh, they made you feel uncomfortable.
I have OnlyFans and I'm a sex worker, and they were asking me to make videos.
So you're
and
a
stuff
sex
like
worker.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. So and they knew that, and I had several of the people that followed me into Negs Discord that watched all my content, and one in particular, she's completely, whacked out of her mind. She's got a major malfunction disorder. And, she was following me around saying she's like falling in love with me and all this stuff.
Were you in love with her or no? No?
I don't love these hoes.
Oh,
but
okay.
anyway.
So wait a minute. So we didn't really get the answer to these questions though. Like,
Sure.
listen. DC said she wants to know about the women uncomfortable. Was that a real thing?
No. But they were actually, when I left the community, I have the receipts
talking
where
badly about you, or
what? they were trying to get together to make up this false narrative, like I was being like overly sexual to them and all this stuff, when it's quite the opposite.
So they're all lying then.
They are, and I really.
They're all lying. You hear that, girls? Okay.
They are. They're a bunch of liars.
Who are these ladies?
They're just his hags that follow him around. It's the same people that, when Negs got into it with Cruiser, McHenry Cruiser, he started making up stories about
you're talking about
to take
them.
away his audience.
I know some people that went at Cruiser. Well, a couple of them are actually tight with the RSN community. I'm not sure if they're talking about the same people, but
it's pretty much the same people.
But
Cruiser's a good buddy of mine.
Wait, TraGiC. So listen. So I don't have any negative or I don't have any really feelings towards you, my dude, because I don't really know you like that. I don't really know you. I've been wanting to get you on here to actually ask you about this for a little bit. So
I know.
Works out.
Well, it was the same person that was causing a lot of conflict between Negs and myself and Hussy. That didn't want me to come on your stream.
Oh. Who's that?
It doesn't matter. It's not a.
What about BCL?
Thank you very much, Stephanie K, for the $5 donation. I appreciate it.
I'm not interested in any of that stuff. I don't like any.
I kind of like that,
So, sorry, we got Elvis talking about BCL. So.
Stephanie donated $5.
Hold on, thank you.
You're the bestest.
TraGiC, that video that you made recently where you put up all those DMs from that person and you said that she was my source, I don't know who that person is.
That's who you were talking about in your stream.
I don't know. Who is that?
That's
so
that
one of the people?
person.
Is that one of the people?
That's the only person that was. Now she's coming out, and I have receipts of it too. She said it was researched the entire time, but she was sending me pictures, drawing my name all over herself, and saying she was falling in love with me and stuff. So we were having a conversation. Yeah.
So she was falling in love with you for real?
I have no clue.
So
bro,
are these people salty because you eventually just didn't fuck with them, or like? Because that's
Yeah,
the thing.
pretty
I
much.
keep hearing different things. Like, I'm serious, DC. I hear that, and then I hear that he's a monster. That's what people say. Two very different sides.
I'm actually a pretty chill guy, pretty laid back. I go with the flow.
So why have you gotten kicked out of all those communities, TraGiC?
I never was in any of those communities. I never
Oh, you
was
weren't?
in Drunken
Okay.
Peasants. I was hanging out on Fvcking stream. I didn't even know it was a drama community.
Okay.
You know, we were just talking and hanging out and stuff.
I didn't even know Fvcking still had a channel. I'm lost on that. But anyways.
Yeah, he barely does at this point. But you know, he made a video of against Negs too. You can go check it out on his channel.
I'm sure he did.
It shows, you know, all kinds of shit that came out of Negs' mouth. He's the only one that said a bunch of this stuff. So
yeah, who gave him that information, TraGiC?
I have no clue, DC.
Oh, you don't know who gave Negs the information. So
I don't know.
You mean to tell me that
Fvcking
just Negs decided to just pick Fvcking's name out of a hat and start making accusations totally out of the blue, and it has nothing to do with you having been in that community and kicked out of that community.
You know,
it's an amazing coincidence.
He just called somebody that's a school teacher, a groomer, out of thin air as well too. One of my other good friends. So, I mean, that's what he does. You know, he's been doing that stuff for 10 years. He calls people groomers and pedos and predators.
Listen, he can be, look, he's very hot with those types of words. Like, that's why whenever he says it, people are probably best not to believe it.
Nobody cares.
And look, I don't know if DC feels the same way now, but I'm sure she did at one point. But look, I don't know. So why did you guys split though? He doesn't trust you. He wanted loyalty from you. Is that the case, or?
Yeah, he just wanted 100% loyalty. He wanted me to take his side and just forget about all these other people that I was cool with.
Did you wrong him though? Did you wrong him?
I don't see how that's wronging somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to go message him and hit him up when we already had discussions. If we ever had any issues, we'd talk about it on the phone. He has my number. I had his number. He blocked me after a stream because I didn't give him 100% loyalty. Instead, I said, "Hey, let's work things out," because I like to bring people together. I like to work through issues. I'm an adult. Yeah. And he didn't want to do that. He just blocked me and started talking shit and started calling me a predator and all this nonsense.
I noticed you were talking some shit as well, though.
Oh, yeah, after he started it, yeah, I stick up for myself. I sure do.
TraGiC, why did you say that you ran a year-long op on Negs in his community?
Because I was pissed off at him because he was calling me and he started bringing my kids into it. I've never mentioned his kids once. And, yeah, it did piss me off. He knows that I didn't run an op on him. I archive stuff for him, which is why I have receipts.
Were you running some type of like op on him? For anybody who isn't aware of that, it's like some fake friendship to gain information.
No, that definitely wasn't the case, and everybody could see it. I was always promoting him. You know,
I saw that you were promoting him.
Yeah,
you were. So you
I always had
his
his back. Yeah.
So why?
Yeah,
did you,
definitely.
So you ultimately split because you had a difference of opinion. Is that really what happened here?
Yeah. Well, the thing was, it wasn't so much the initial conflict; it's what ensued afterwards. And then he started
so he tried to
talking
say you
about
were a predator and a bad person.
Yeah,
so my
deceased brother,
what did he say
I'm a bad
specifically?
father, all this shit.
Why was he calling you a predator though? What I want to ask you that. What's that about?
I have no. That's what he does. You know, he just slanders people to the point. Well, he did. So in the past, when Negs had a split with somebody in his community, they've taken a chunk of his audience with, and he thought that was my goal, is to take a chunk of his audience with me. I don't really care. I do this for fun. You know, I have a career and a full-time job, and this is, you know, fun to me. And whether it's for fun or I'm on a mission to accomplish something that is serious in nature. So it's either one of the two. And so I mean, that's really what it is.
Let me ask
how many
DC.
Wait. How many people in Negs' current community followed you over to your channel?
I knew those people beforehand, and I've never told anyone, don't watch Negs, don't associate with him. I don't care. I really don't. But yeah, I do have, you know, I have a lot of people that I'm cool with. You know, there's a new Bodega Discord. There's probably about 70 people in there. So there's quite a bunch of people that are in my circle. So, but That's not on me. That's on him from what he's done and said.
Let me ask DC, why do people? Because I've heard people say he's like a monster or a predator. What's that about? Can you explain this to me? Why is it just the accusations? Is it the accusations from these people saying that he's overly sexual or whatever?
There are a lot of things. I mean, honestly, and I will say this based on how I feel now, not about how I felt then. I mean, back then, my main consideration was that a lot of people were getting smeared with false accusations that were very, very serious.
Yeah.
My concern now is I do not like what he did to Negs. I don't like what he did to Negs.
Oh, come on, DC.
No, you come on.
You kidding me? That's a bunch of bullshit. What I did to Negs. I didn't.
Yeah, what you did to Negs.
I did absolutely nothing to him.
So we have this person named
Drapple
in the background. Does anybody know who the fuck Drapple is? Hold on a second.
Yeah, Drapple is in Negative Nation.
All right, hold on.
Oh, don't bring her on. She's boring and she's irrelevant.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get Drapple. I want to.
What you did to Negs, TraGiC, was absolutely unforgivable. Unforgivable.
They left. Now they left.
Oh, come on, DC.
And what you did to the women in his community.
I didn't do anything to his women's community other than it was to a point where they were making me feel so uncomfortable, but I never said anything because I didn't want them to lose.
So you're the victim.
So these people were making you feel
I'm not saying I'm a victim. I'm not saying I was a victim. I'm not going to play that. But, you know,
right, we got Drapple here.
I haven't talked to these people.
Hold on.
Drapple, I really didn't want to.
Is that you?
Hey, Drapple.
Hey, what's up?
All right, so we got Drapple here. Can you explain who you are for a second? How do you relate towards TraGiC and Negs and DC?
Absolutely. I would love to give you some input. Would you mind muting TraGiC? Because I'm pretty sure he's going to probably jump in.
Well, TraGiC, just let her talk for a second. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He doesn't know how to do that.
Go ahead.
So I was a member of the Negative Nation for a little bit, and I had met TraGiC.
Uh-huh.
TraGiC had a tendency to essentially come around when he felt it was good for him. I spoke with TraGiC as a friend, and I tried to talk with him, and I tried to get to know him. And what he ended up doing was misconstruing everything, making accusations that I wanted a sexual relationship with him.
Wait, what TraGiC?
I wanted all these things.
Was this who you were speaking of, TraGiC?
No, he's speaking about somebody else, another person that he's harassing. And anyways.
Wait, hold on a second. All right, yeah, I know, but how was he harassing? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, there's screenshots galore. There are screenshots galore of his ass doing what he did to a variety of women in that community.
Yep.
He is harassed. He has
I've
made
seen them,
videos
TraGiC.
of people.
And I've seen them as well too. We laugh about them.
You have lied on a regular basis, TraGiC, and you can say all the fucking shit you want. Absolutely not, TraGiC, because you are a sorry piece of fucking shit.
You're the one that hit me up and you're like,
you are
hey,
a sorry fucking
piece
of shit.
Do you like me?
You're a
Do you
sorry
like my
fucking
arms?
piece of shit.
You like these coconut arms?
Because you know what?
Coconut arms.
She was sending me pictures of herself and pictures of her arms saying, hey, do you like my coconut arms? I can lift 10 pounds.
What do you mean coconut arms? What
it was a fucking joke. It was a fucking joke.
It was weird.
And you know what he
it was
does?
creepy.
You know what? TraGiC, go fuck yourself. I hope
it was
you
so
fucking
weird and
take
bizarre.
a handful
Why would you keep
of
sending me
fucking
all these
pills,
pictures?
have a fucking stroke and fucking die.
Oh,
die.
See, here we go.
Die.
Here we go.
Have a fucking stroke, you sorry piece of shit.
Work on those coconut arms some more.
Yeah,
if you want to be a
cam
girl, you can't have coconut arms.
You sorry piece of shit.
What do you mean, cam girl? Why are you saying that?
Your only fan on OnlyFans is Hussy. Okay. You are not in the top 7%, you liar, lying sack of shit.
So have you
made a lying sack of shit?
TraGiC, do you have sex tapes, sir? You do?
No, I don't make sex tapes.
So is it like you just showing off like what are you showing off, TraGiC?
You know, just my body, my legs.
Are you showing your peni
smiling
to these people?
On OnlyFans I do, and they sign up and stuff for. And then they hit me up on DMs and they send me pictures of their arms and ask me what do I think about their coconut arms, if I think they're good looking and stuff.
Is that what happened, Drapple?
I put up with a lot of this nonsense.
You need to mute his ass.
Well, I just want the truth. Drapple, I just want the truth. Did that ever happen? I mean, look, if it's in the past, it's in the past. I just want to know.
He started sending me messages on TikTok, and I was
No, I
trying to
never
go to
did.
the
You're
gym.
on TikTok,
yes, you did.
TraGiC? What
Yes,
are you
you
doing on
did.
TikTok?
Yes,
what are
you
you doing on
did.
TikTok? What's
You
going on?
sure as hell
I
did.
make videos every once in a while. I barely even use. I don't use Messenger.
You were
on
sending me
TikTok.
messages on TikTok.
I've
You've
never
harassed
messaged you.
various
You
women.
made those up too?
You have
There's
harassed
no-
Missy. You have harassed a ton of
Okay.
women in that community with fake receipts, and
Are
you
you
lie.
are
You
you
lie.
serious?
You lie. Stop
Jeez,
lying. Everyone knows you're a liar.
DC,
Do
what do
you
you
like
think
You're
about
a
what
fucking
Drapple
liar.
saying?
I don't fucking like you. I think you're a sorry sack of shit,
Do you
and I
think
hope
I'm
you fucking
good looking?
OD on a
you
handful
like
of
my-
pills.
Well, hold on,
Do you
hold
like
on,
my
fuck
hold on,
coconut
yourself,
guys.
you
Hold
sorry
on, guys.
sack of
Hold
shit.
on, guys. DC, what do you think about what Drapple's saying? Can you validate what she's saying?
What I can say is that unlike certain people, a particular person on this panel, I have seen my share of DMs, and I don't share them because I'm not a piece of garbage. And I can tell you that TraGiC has a history of being extremely sexually aggressive, of putting women off, of frightening people. And
See, they say this, and it's all slander because
But,
there's
like,
no
is it-
receipts.
is
There's no
this
it's
proof
not
to it.
slander.
But
It's
so
not
is this
Yes, it
like
is, and
slander.
is
it's
this like
defamation
after
of character.
is this like after a fallout or like
much
what
are
do
you
No,
worth, DC?
no, it was when he was still in the Negative Nation, when he was still in the Discord.
It'll never happen.
How long
And
ago
things got so bad that a lot of those women were too afraid. They
No.
couldn't go to Negs because Negs and TraGiC were so
So-
close, and
so
Negs still
Negs-
feels terrible guilt
would
over
Negs
that.
So
con-
listen,
would Negs
listen to this,
confirm that, though?
RSN.
That his entire community was victimized by this creep.
Listen to
what,
this.
so wait a minute. All right, so all right, TraGiC. Would Neg say the same, or what's the deal?
No, it's all bullshit. So a bunch of these hags got together and they've hit up members that are in my Discord now, and I have the receipts where they're like, "Hey, we're gonna put this narrative together where he's sexually aggressive, where he's being sexual to us, and then we're gonna expose him." And you know, they didn't want to do it because it was all nonsense and bullshit. And you know, I guess I can make a video on that. I really don't care because it's not true and it's just a bunch of nonsense. These people are all irrelevant. Nobody watches, you know, Negs anymore. You've said it before too, RSN. He's on a platform where nobody cares about him. Now, people still message me on YouTube and they're like, "Hey, where's Negs? Where did he go?" Because they don't even know a lot of this stuff has even gone down.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, of course. And look, I've stopped following it a long time ago because I feel
Yeah.
disrespected by it, and I have no interest in promoting it. But like, that's just because my interaction with him, and I understand DC is friendly, with with him and everything now, and that's fine. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Listen, DC is good people, but look, DC is saying some damning stuff about you, man. What do you got to say about it? Is it true what they're saying, or is it just, or are these people
No.
just slandering you? Tell me why it's slander.
It's just slander, bro, because like have her turn her camera on and see, like, that's all that would need to happen. So like with these people, I tried my best to be friendly with them. I listened to them moan and bitch and complain all day long. They would message me, and I guess I could finish putting all the receipts together, but they would just say stuff to me and say sexual things or ask me how they looked or if I liked them and stuff, and I would just like smile.
Well, so
or,
is Drapple one of
know.
these ladies now?
Yeah, she's one of
Okay,
these
so
people.
so
that
Drapple,
just like
what
the
was
others.
Drapple? Was he aggressive with you, or like what's the scenario here?
I only wanted a friendship with him. That was all I ever
Okay.
wanted, and
And
he
she-
did not respect that. And unfortunately,
Respect it. You're the one who was sending me pictures of yourself. I didn't ask for any of that.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. You do whatever you want, TraGiC. We know how you operate. We know what you do. You're a fucking asshole.
Yep.
You're a fucking asshole. I
It's
know
all
what
in
you
the
do.
proof. The
Everyone
proof is in
knows
the
what you
pudding.
do. My family
The
knows
proof is in
about
the-
you. My husband knows about you. The police knows about you.
Whoa, the police.
Whoa.
And you fuck with me? You fuck with me? Just guarantee that the authorities know. Everyone knows about you. Try me,
wow.
motherfucker.
Well, wait a minute.
Try
The
me.
authority-
You've done it.
Why
You've
the
done it,
authorities, though?
motherfucker.
Why
I thought you were
authorities?
my friend,
Shot
and I made a
caller.
mistake, and I was a dumbass about it.
Why-
and I should've
wait,
never
hold on,
thought of that.
Drapple,
You're
Drapple.
nasty motherfucker.
Drapple,
I'm not.
Drapple.
See what I'm dealing with? It's a
Hold on.
pure
I want to
lunacy.
know why the police know about this. What's going on here?
You can ask him.
Well, tell me,
His
TraGiC.
history.
I don't know how she would call the police and say, "Hey, I was messaging this guy in Discord. I was sending him pictures of my arms, asking him what he thought about my coconut arms, telling him I could lift 10 pounds, asking him if he thought I was cute and good looking. I don't know how that would end up into the police's hands, but that's pretty
No,
comical.
it's just the nasty sexual shit that you like to do. Well, trust me,
what do you
police
mean?
know about you, buddy.
What's that?
They know about you.
Well, Drapple, can you tell me what do you mean? What are you referring to? Oh my god. Oh shit.
So
well,
Drapple used to be a cam girl, and she's a failed cam girl. And
well, it's
she'd
sad
ask
that
me
she's
for
not
tips and
here.
stuff like that.
I really wanted her to answer the question. It's sad that she didn't. But anyways, I can understand. Maybe she doesn't have a lot of online presence, so maybe she doesn't feel comfortable answering. I don't know.
Well, she's trying to build a channel, so that's what all this is about.
Well, I don't know.
All that I know, TraGiC, is that I will never, ever in a million years forgive you for what you did to Negs.
I don't give a fuck
specifically, and for what you did to the women in that
DC.
community.
I didn't do anything
and
to
for
him,
what
so
you
I
did
don't
to
care.
Missy Ann. You're a pig.
Oh,
you are a
Missy Ann.
pig.
Well, what happened with Missy Ann, TraGiC? Tell me about it.
So Missy Ann, she just got done with the relationship with Billy the Fridge. She traveled, for 2 weeks to see him, and he wasn't with it because he got catfished by her and he dumped her. And then she found me. She thought I was going to be the replacement to him because, I make music, things like that. And, I'm just a polarizing figure, I guess, when I go on cam and on streams and stuff like that. So she befriended me, and, we were talking back and forth, and, she was being overly sexual with me too. But, I was
What about bestiality?
Well, hold on a second,
with
TraGiC. Thank you very much, Stephanie, for that. Another donation.
No,
really
I'm not interested in any of that stuff. I don't like any.
Let me just say,
I
though.
kind of like that,
Hold on.
Yeah, what's up?
Bestiality.
TTS.
No, I'm not into bestiality.
More bestiality.
Stephanie
comments, yeah.
donated $5. Me and CJ gonna make killer content
Yeah, but I
traveling
mean, that
the
stuff
world
is
in
2
rich
years
lives.
old. It's like
RV.
old news.
Smiley
I don't
face.
talk about
Smiley
people. It's
face.
weird.
Smiley face.
Thank you,
Joking.
Stephanie. Thank you.
Has
Look,
my bestest, bruh.
I appreciate you, Stephanie. Let me just say this, though. All right, so did you drag out these relationships publicly? Is that what happened, TraGiC?
No, she was going around saying that I was sexually harassing her, so I had no choice but to release the DMs because she was.
Look, let me just say, I was in a very similar situation myself, and I'm gonna admit it was a really fucking stupid thing to bring any of it publicly. Can I ask you why you did that, though? Why did you make it public? Like, what was the point?
No, I wasn't the person that brought it public. They brought it public first. They dumped it all into a Google Drive. It was select screenshots from our conversation. So I released the video of the real screenshots that showed everything. So that's what happened there. It's always them first.
But why didn't you just ignore it? And look, like I said, I've been through a similar situation first, and I acting quickly, I made a really fucking stupid decision. I would say it probably wasn't a bad move to even respond to it. Like, look, if some of these women have an issue with you, probably would have been best to just move on. I don't know.
No, yeah, it was, but it was constant. Like I was getting like death threats, and people were messaging me and emailing me and saying I was sexually harassing her, and I was like, that's totally not the case. So I was in the position where I had to, clear my name. So I put that video up, and people. Everyone that watches it or has a conversation with me are like, oh shit, they're totally lying about you, slandering you. I'm sorry, bro. And we've become cool, and or it just, the situation gets dropped. So it's a lot easier for me just to make a video and put the, the proof in there than having conversations with hundreds of people.
I don't know.
So,
Seems like you probably should have been avoided on both ends, to be honest. I don't know about any of the other claims about you being aggressive or whatever.
Don't you want to play?
Hold on, what the hell is this?
I
Hold
heard
on.
you like to play games.
Oh, thank you for subscribing. I
Don't
appreciate you.
Oh,
Guy.
I'm scary.
I heard
yeah,
fucking.
thanks
I
for
didn't mean to be
subscribing.
scary.
Hey, and I think the
peaceful.
collab with you
I am
and
friendly, you
MFW,
see?
I think that's a good, smart business move.
It is.
And I don't think anybody can really hate on that because with all these people from DC to Nags, it's all about business, right? And I think from a business standpoint, it's a good move. Everyone, everyone in this situation, we're not like saints. Everyone's got their own baggage, their own issues.
Okay.
But in the end, it's about getting money, right?
Well, look, you know what? It's not exactly all it's about, but I can appreciate the sentiment. But could you and Negs ever squash this, or is it a no?
I really, I don't care at this point.
It will never happen. Not ever. Not in a million years.
And not when I'm around.
DC, what is Negs saying to you about it?
What is Negs saying to me? Negs is very public in his opinions.
What is he
about
saying?
what TraGiC did to him, about what TraGiC did to the community, about what TraGiC did to the women in the community.
DC Negs has already tried to befriend me behind the scenes, so you don't know
Has
what you're
he?
talking about. He sure
Has he?
has.
Let's see
So
the
you don't know
proof,
what you're
TraGiC.
talking about.
Let me
Well,
see the proof.
Negs
Show
down
it.
there.
It's
Negs in the
none of your
chat.
business.
Negs in the chat says no. That's what he's saying in the chat.
He will
No.
never, ever, ever befriend you or have anything
I
to
don't
do with
care.
you ever again.
I don't care. I don't want to
You
have
scumbag.
any friendship with them. See how mad I make these people are?
This is getting really hot, man. What did you do to these people, man?
I just exist and try to
Yeah,
help
right.
out and listen to them, but they just, I don't know if it's like the way that I look or the way that I talk or the videos that I make, but they just get really worked up.
No, it's the fact that you're a scumbag. You're a pig.
You're a scumbag. You're the doxer. You're the one who's hanging out with people that know
A
Zoom, that are
doxer.
swatters and
What?
doxers.
Who? Who do I hang out with
who's
who's
a
a
swatter?
swatter and doxer, you scumbag?
Who's a
Give me a
swatter?
name. Who's a
So
swatter?
Zoom hangs out with this one guy who's in all the communities. I just made a video on it. If you want to see it, go to my channel.
Oh, you're bringing up
You'll see.
Zoom because I asked if you were hanging out with Zoom. I've never had a conversation with that
quite
creep
the
in my
opposite.
life.
It's quite the opposite. I just made a video about it, and it caused some people to delete their channels. A lot of people privated their channels that are involved with Zoom and this other guy, and they're all swatters and doxers
So they're
and
swatters.
harassers.
Okay.
And what does that have to do with me? You liar.
Because you're cool with all of them, DC.
Who?
You dox
Who?
too.
Give me a name. Give me a name. Who am I
You're
cool with?
you're
Who's a
cool with
swatter
Frank.
and doxer?
You're cool with Frank, who just privated his channel over all this stuff.
Did
He's
he?
He's one of your mods. He did. He sure did a couple days ago, and I'm going to review that today.
Yeah, you do that.
I'm going to, and I'm not going to review your
I don't know.
collab because nobody cares.
Maybe we should get. Wait, who's this? Lauren? Who's Lauren?
I have
Who's
no
Lauren?
clue.
Hold on. Let's see if we can get.
How was the sex, DC? Because you said on Twitter last night that you and Negs banged. So how was it?
You're such a... See what he does,
Hello,
CJ?
this is
Fucking
Lauren.
lying
Who's
sack
this?
of
You
shit,
said it on
TraGiC.
Twitter.
Hello.
You said it on Twitter that you guys banged last
Is
night.
TraGiC ever gonna shut up?
Never.
Hello, Lauren. Who are you? Identify yourself.
Yeah, identify
Hello?
yourself.
Lauren.
I'm here. Hi.
All right. So how do you know TraGiC? Tell me about it.
I'm probably one of the people who can tell TraGiC.
What? I have no clue who you
Tell him
are.
what? Tell him what?
Warren.
I only know him through messages and stuff, but he is a total shitbag, and everything he's saying is a lie.
What do you mean?
Everything.
Tell me how.
I have no clue who you even are, Lauren. See, it's so weird,
what
RSN, because a
what
lot
exactly
of these...
happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Is this
Tell me
Missy?
about
Is
it.
this Lauren? Who is this?
I have no clue who
I'm
Lauren is.
lost.
Me too.
I think she's. I don't know if she's.
He's just your typical dude. He sends harassing, sexualized messages when he doesn't get what he wants.
So
who are
he
you?
thinks that his OnlyFans is hot shit, which is kind of disturbing.
Have you seen
It
his
is.
OnlyFans?
Top 5%.
Yeah, right. Top 5%.
Top 5%. How are
is.
you doing that? Do you have screenshots? Sir?
He's not. He's not.
Yeah, I'll send them to you on Discord, RSN.
Well,
Top 5%.
People on the farm share his OnlyFans, as far as I'm aware of.
So is that how he's hitting 5% the top 5? Or?
I'm actually really close, and I'm going on a trip with somebody that actually runs the farms
Who?
soon.
Are you?
Who?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's true.
Yeah, me and Gigi are going on a trip together soon. He runs the farms, right?
You
DC?
and Gaining Ground are going on a trip. I hope to hell that you vlog that shit.
We
What
are.
a sight to behold.
Oh wow.
It's
Okay.
gonna be a
That
great
sounds
time.
super fun.
So you and Gaining Ground are tight?
Yeah, that's my close friend.
Okay.
He would be your close friend, TraGiC.
What is that supposed to mean? What is
Gigi's
that supposed to
another
mean,
Gigi's another guy who likes to Gigi's another scumbag, another
You were-
liar, another
you were in
obsessive
love with-
weird.
Well,
You
why do
were
you
in
say
love
that?
with
Why do you say
GG,
that, DC?
DC?
Why?
TraGiC, do you ever think of the people you surround yourself with and go that this is okay, this is normal, this is good people?
Who do I surround myself with? I'm curious. Who do you think I surround myself with?
Well, you said you surround yourself. You said you go on a trip with somebody who runs the farms, right?
He's
No,
joking.
it's a joke. They say,
So
they
it's a
say-
joke.
You
So
surround
you're not.
yourself with people
So
like
you're lying
Husky
on here.
and
Okay, wait.
Gigi, which are just ugh.
So wait. a minute.
Gaining
All right.
Ground is a good guy. I surround myself
Are
with
you really friends
good
with him?
people.
Are you really friends with him?
Oh yeah, we're really good friends. Yeah, I
You
remember
being
when
serious?
you reached out to him and asked him to go on your channel, which maybe I could talk to him about it. But yeah,
It's whatever now at this point. It's whatever. I really don't care.
yeah.
to
I
be
mean,
honest.
nobody cares, right, about Negs and all that
Look,
bullshit.
I was good. Like the thing is, like I don't really want to talk about Negs anymore. I did when I did, and I'm just
Yeah.
At this point, I really don't care. I have DC Media on because I like DC, and she's been a friend of the channel for like a hot minute, And look, if she says you're doing something wrong, I'm kind of inclined to believe her. You got to tell me why I shouldn't believe her. Tell me.
Because DC has no credibility.
Why do you
She
say that,
slanders
though?
people
Look
all
who's
the
talking.
time.
Why do you
For
say
the
that?
past several years, she slandered people, just make shit up. Just like in the case with like Gigi, she slandered him for months because he didn't want to date her, and then she found out he was gay, and then she went like in on him because of it. Like
I knew Gigi was gay the second I laid eyes on him. What the fuck are you talking about, you idiot?
that's why you wanted to get with him and have
TraGiC,
a
why do you
relationship
even
and stuff
pull
with
shit
him.
With a
out
gay
of your
man?
ass?
I wanted to have a relationship with a
In
gay
one
man.
stream
You
you
see,
said 4 years,
RSN, this
now
is
you're
why you
saying
can't take this
7.
guy seriously. He's an
You didn't
idiot.
know you didn't know he was gay. When
I
you
knew
first
it the
started talking to
second
him.
I laid eyes on
And
him.
I've
The
spoken to him
second.
about it.
Yeah, I'm
Bullshit.
sure you have. He's a psycho, just like you, TraGiC.
Wait, whoa,
Okay.
Another
Alright, so-
delusional weirdo.
So TraGiC, I need to ask you. Listen, look,
Yeah.
look, man to man. I'm
You're
looking
gonna
at
lie,
you.
at least keep track of your shit, my dude. Fuck.
Look, I'm looking at
I have
you.
no clue
okay?
who you are, Lauren. But
I
thanks
think
for
they're Messy
stopping by.
Lauren. I think that's who they are. But look, I'm looking at you. Okay. Are you looking at me?
I can't see you.
Okay,
You're
well,
not
I'm
on cam.
I'm looking at you. Are you? Did you do anything bad to these women that they're saying? Do you think that you did something bad to these women?
The only bad thing I ever did is trying to listen to them and try to be cool with them and try to, if they were down or feeling sad, trying to help them out. That, I guess, that was a waste of my time because of the bullshit they're trying to
RSN, that is
out.
the dumbest question to answer a person. I am sorry, but really, you think this dude is gonna own up to the shady shit he's done?
Well, I'm asking him the question. Like,
Hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. I'm
So
a sex
if we get
worker. People
so-
message me.
Well, so if we get
And
some
shit.
people up here with showing some screenshots of some terrible things, are they going to be like real? Like, are you going to own up to it, or what's up?
Yeah, yeah, they want to show it. I mean, I've seen the conversations that these people are talking about, and we can do that. We can have a stream where they can show their stuff. I'll show mine, and we can hash it out. I'm down for that.
So this is why I'm in the same position. I'm hearing this. This is literally the exact same stuff I was hearing before. Like where I hear people say he's a terrible person and a really good person. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not really
Yeah.
involved with all this shit. I don't know. I don't care. This
It's
isn't
the
my-
same
this isn't
thing
my
like with
fight.
you, RSN. Like when
Well, look,
Negs was
listen,
cool
look.
with you, and when the community was cool with you, he was backing you.
Yeah, and
you
I
didn't do
understand
anything wrong. You were exonerated.
And see, that's
and then
look, that's
as soon as
look.
you guys stopped being cool,
Yeah.
they were
And look,
trashing you.
I agree, and like that's exactly the reason why I'm not sure if I believe whatever he's saying, because I know how far he can go real quick.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that like you're like justifiably like just because of that you're an amazing person. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. Look, I haven't looked into this. I really don't fucking know, and I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know, but I find it strange that Neg still keeps going at it. I don't know if he still is. I don't know. DC, is he still going at him or no?
Going at TraGiC?
Yeah.
Of course he
No.
is.
Okay. Why though? Why?
Because, like I said, what TraGiC did to Negs is unconscionable and unforgivable.
You want to know what's unforgivable? You platforming somebody named Martha J. And then having him befriend Negs, and then in your chat a few days ago, or was it last week, that he repeats something about Negs' deceased child. That's
and I
what's
took care of that,
disgusting.
didn't I, TraGiC?
No,
I
you
took care
didn't.
of that with the
He's still
yes,
in
I
your
did.
Chat. He's still
Not
allowed
anymore.
in your chat after saying
Nope.
that.
Nope.
And I
There's
think
a lot that's changed.
I think that's disgusting that you allow that type of behavior for people to talk about his deceased child that way. I've never mentioned.
What do you mean
his
that I
kids
allow?
once.
How do I control what other
You're
people say
allowing
apart
him
from
to relive that trauma. And it's
how many
disgusting.
times? Oh, now it's my fault that people are
is.
coming for negs.
It is,
Really?
because you
I
allow
see.
it.
So it's because
Okay.
I
You're trying
allow
to
it.
be.
I
You're
got it.
trying to be his
Can
good
I-
friend.
Can I ask
You make
you
him a
something,
mod,
though,
and then
TraGiC?
you allow them to say that in your chat.
Can I ask you a
It's
question though,
repulsive.
TraGiC? Like, can you back off from the situation from Negs? Like, or do you have to keep going at him? Like, do you have to?
I haven't been. I don't like live stream about him. I make videos that, like, if he says something, I'll make a video that shows the opposite. Or if these people say something, I'll make a video show the opposite. I do this, to prove a point or for fun. That's what I do this for. I barely live stream, and that's what it is. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you think that accusing innocent people of being pedophiles is fun? That's your idea of fun.
I
You
never
think that
accused
winding up a man who has been very open about his mental problems and who's been open about his own experiences with sexual abuse as a young man, you think that that's cute, do you? You think it's
No, I
good to
don't.
go to
I
him
don't
with a
think
bunch
it's
of
cute.
false information,
That's
getting
not what
him
happened.
worked up, and getting him
That's not
out
what
there
happened.
to be your mouthpiece? You are the lowest of the low. You are one of the worst people I have ever seen in my life. What you did
I
to
think
that
the same
man
thing about
is
you, DC.
unforgivable.
I think you're a
Unforgivable.
horrid person.
Why do you say that about DC though? Why? Why do you say that?
Because she's a fraud. If you go look at her work from 10 years ago all the way up to now, like, she's always been a joke. She would write articles and stuff, and people would laugh about
to
her.
be honest, I've been
Yeah.
following DC for a minute, and like, I don't know, like as far as like from my perspective, she's been respected by a lot of people, and her opinion is respected.
Yeah, but that's all changed, RSN, and that's cool if you have that
TraGiC, you
relationship
make
with
your
her.
track record sound like it's beautiful. I don't get it.
I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means, but I don't do this stuff as a living like DC does, and
Who
like
cares
Negs do.
what
I
she
don't
does
do
for a
it.
living? Who cares what anyone does for a living? That's like saying
She cares. The thing is, she cares. She talks about what I do. She assumes what I do.
oh, she has pride in her job and talks shit about you. Boo hoo.
Look, let me just say the stuff that I've
Well,
seen
boo-hoo
DC
back
cover in
then.
the past, like the stuff I've seen DC cover in the past, especially with what stuck out to me the most was like a lot of stuff like when it comes to like Chris Hansen, people didn't want to talk about that, and she didn't give a fuck, and she still did. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't care if somebody's getting sucked off by the masses. She's still gonna state facts, and like that's why like when she's saying this about you, I want to ask you what's the opposite? Where's the proof that it's bullshit?
Well, it's all over my channel, like everything. Like she says, like this the pedo stuff. When Negs is the one that made the channel called Pedo Hunter. There's no receipts to prove any of.
Who gave him the doctored videos, TraGiC? Who made those videos and showed him those videos?
What doctor videos? You said there's doctor videos, but you never show anything. You showed a video, and then at the end of the video, it was just a picture, and you said the picture was doctored. So that means the whole video is
No. The
That
way
makes no
that you were
sense.
talking about Trubisky and claiming that he was talking to a minor, which was false. The way that you were talking
What are
about
you
what was
talking
going on in
about?
Frank's virtual whatever it was. You know goddamn well that they were talking about you, and that every single person there was overage. You are such a liar, such a scumbag. The way that you tried to get a mob to go after people like Trubisky and Frank. You are a
Trubisky just
pig.
Trubisky just made a video showing that it all came from Negs. There's
So
nothing
did you,
about me in the
were
video.
you the one who put Negs up to going at Trubisky or what?
No, I
Yes,
provided
he
him with
was.
content,
Yes,
and
he
he made
was.
it into his own. Just like with Gigi provided him content on all these other people, he would take it and make it into his own, and he made a lot of money off of
And
it.
Gigi's a fucking liar, which is another one of the
Okay.
reasons why the beef that I had with Negs went on a lot longer than it should have. If he had stopped listening to people like Gigi and Peanut and you, I think that Negs and I might have been able to bury the hatchet a lot sooner.
It's always other people's fault. They never do anything wrong. They don't take any accountability. And that's why I'm saying, CJ, Arsen, nobody takes these people seriously, especially them, having this collaboration together now.
To be honest, a lot of people do take DC seriously. Come on, you can't
Not
say
anymore. Ask around, bro. Nobody does. She's destroyed her channel. She's
I've
buying
destroyed my
subs.
channel.
Her channel's
Oh
doing
my
pretty
god.
good,
She
man.
barely has anybody show up in her streams anymore compared to what she did before.
I don't give a
And
shit, TraGiC. The people who
you're
show up are people
you're
who
you're
want
a
to be
joke. You're
there.
a circus act.
Am
Is
I?
what it
Okay,
is.
fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
Well,
it's come down to. I mean,
I
that's what.
I don't know
Just
about
look
all
around.
that.
Look around Twitter.
I don't know about all that TraGiC, but again, I don't really know about these claims that people make, but I think it'd be wise of you to end some of these beefs you have. And if you did talk to anybody like that, you might want to apologize. I don't know, dude. It's probably best because I don't know what happened between you and these women or whatever, but I've had my own experiences before online, and I've acted like a
Sure.
fucking moron. You know what I mean? I haven't done some of the extreme things people have claimed. You know what I mean? And I can understand people lying about you, and I don't know if that's exactly what's happened with you, but I don't know. And I don't know if you have, man. I would just own up to it and move on. If you haven't, whatever. I understand the reason you want to defend yourself. I don't know.
Sure. And I'm far from perfect. I'll own up to whatever it is. I have given some apologies where they were needed from going back and forth for playing my part in it. But people don't want to accept apologies, RSN. They just want the drama to keep going on. And it's old stuff. I don't talk about these people. You're making it seem like I talk about them, and
All right,
You do talk about
I'm always
people.
bringing them up, but it's not.
Oh,
That's
shit.
not the case.
All right.
It's
Well,
just,
all right. Well,
a bunch of
it's
nonsense.
just DC here and us now, anyways. But anyways, that was just gonna move on from this topic. Well, I appreciate.
No,
you
I just
coming
want to
on.
say, I just want to say this, TraGiC. Over my dead body, are you ever going to hurt Negs, anyone in his community, or Missy Ann again? You disgusting piece of garbage. You fucking
DC,
scumbag.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to
You
be
do
friends with
care.
these people.
You
I
do
don't.
care.
I don't. I really don't. They keep
Well-
bringing me up, mentioning me. I don't mention them. Now, if they mention me over and over and over again to keep poking me, then eventually I do say something back. But that's what happens in these cases. I don't care. They're
Well, I
horrible
mean,
Yeah,
people.
because you're moving on to be a predator in other communities now too. And all
So
that I
she
know
goes
is
with
good
more
luck to all
slander.
of you. We tried. If you guys want to cuddle
I'm
up to this
actually-
creep, then good luck to you.
I'm actually
Don't say we
moving
didn't
more-
warn you.
I'm
Anyways,
actually moving
look,
more
anyways.
into the sex industry.
Well,
I'm doing more
have fun
stuff
with
like
that.
that.
Have fun with
Yeah.
that. Anyways, DC.
Yeah, he
I
needs
know-
to go because he's supposed to be streaming a stream that he should have streamed like 4 fucking days ago. He's already
Why do you care?
He's already late to his
You don't
own
like
stream.
Me. Why do you
man.
care?
Well,
See what I'm saying,
anyways,
RSN?
DC, I appreciate you. TraGiC, you have a good day. I'm gonna dip from this whole stream yard.
All right,
thing.
I'm out.
I appreciate you
Bodega,
guys. Everybody
bodega,
have a
Thank
good
you.
one. Later, guys. Anyways, damn, that was hostile. Hostile. I like DC's new hair, by the way. I'm digging it. You guys hostile as shit. Damn, guys. All right. So if you guys don't know, me and MFW are doing a podcast. All right, this is the stream. I'm gonna give you it. This is the channel. Here's the link. Go sub to it. All right, go sub to it. Thank you very much to everybody who came here, liked up this stream. I appreciate you. Go check out Real Fucking Drama. All right, check it out. Here. This is the channel. Check it out. All right. I appreciate all you guys being here. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. If you guys want to get any jerky, check it out. Great fresh jerky. Check out the link in the description. If you guys want a free tub of more energy, check out the link in the description. Thank you guys for being here. Like this up. I'm gonna get going. Thank you very much. Later, guys.